Hey guys, what's up? So we're live again for the day 2 of the knockout stage on MSC. This time it's gonna be Echo versus Todak. Hey guys, what's up? Ojit Asashi, Sorrento, Mom Spaghetti, Vincent Whitey, Abrar Sharain, Abrar Sharair, Jean Patrick Mamaril, Freezy, Pravash. So day 2 is starting right now. This is Echo versus Todak. Who do you think will win? So this is the right side, right? Right side of the MSC right now. Knockout stage. Echo sana kaya manalo. So is it gonna be Blacklist versus Echo as the ending? Because Blacklist is on the left side of the bracket. I am not late. Yep, you're not late. You're not late. We just started, man. Or is on the left side, which is they already did 2 matches yesterday. So it's gonna be Blacklist versus Burn. On the right side of the bracket right now, they're just gonna find out who will move to the upper stages. We can show you the bracket. I think they've already shown the bracket. So, but this time it's Echo versus Todak. Next one is this. Our second match is gonna be Evos versus. Wait, I'ma check. Julian Trajano, what's up? Some of the casters were saying that the right side of the bracket was the more competitive side. Oh, Evos versus Onyx, right? And Onyx and even Evos has the chance to actually replace Echo. Has the possibility. But still, a lot of people are saying that at the end it's gonna be Blacklist versus Echo. Who knows? Maybe Todak will surprise us right now, right? How? But most of the votes is definitely going on Echo. Echo is the champion of the last M4. Sansan Duo Supremacy. Pritam Das. Elgin, say nom 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 nom. Why? I've been in your Smoothie, what's up? I've been in your DMs in ML for over a year now. Smoothie, what's up, man? Leo Rojo, if there's actually an update on the advanced server. Franco ang counter ni Yawi at Digi. A lot of stuff is happening on the advanced server update right now. Franco being... Ooh, what's this? What's this? Oh, snap. Background story by the team. Oh, Sanford has a doll. Dinosaur Dino. Dinosaur Dino. Yawi said he hates Diggy. Shout out to you, Star. If Todak wins, give me skin. Oh, snap. Let's check out the hotels of these pro players. Oh, the other one is Todak, the other one is Echo. Who did you vote as the MSC champ? Not sure yet. So many possibilities on which to... Oh, we saw some Tommy. Who's your favorite hero? Show. Shout out, Fox. This is the Echo side. That's the coach. Eating Filipino food. Is that Jollibee? You're in Cambodia, man. At least try some Cambodian food. But maybe that's their comfort. Shout out, Fox. Do you think Echo will win? Will 4-0 them? It's actually only best of 5, so it's the maximum they could go is 3-0. since it's best of 5. Manat, you're in the washroom right now? I'm waiting for your stream. Open Gaming. Yeah, we've just started. Few more minutes before the draft pick actually starts. They're just showing some clips of both of the teams. Sanford is so cute with those plushies and headband. Said by Rebecca. Hey. Todak's last game was pure luck. Ooh. Well, majority of the votes is definitely going to the Echo. But who knows? We always welcome a good surprise, right? Ailey Jin, what's up? Good afternoon. What time will it start? Few more minutes, like 5 minutes. Draft pick is almost about to start right now. Idol pa request haircut. It is kinda long. We haven't had a haircut yet. Are you gonna simp today again? There's no one to simp though. Todak sucks. I think the second game is gonna be a bit more exciting. Still, props to Todak, but a lot of people are also waiting for the EVOS versus Indonesia. I mean, EVOS versus Onyx. So one of those team is definitely gonna rooting for Todak right now. Yeah, like I said. Ooh, I wish Burn X Flash defeats Black. Yeah, Burn is the Cambodian team. They have the hometown, home country. They have the home advantage right now. And to be honest, Burn was doing pretty good. Their previous games was hot. Blacklist though, their previous games were just dominating. But props to Burn, man. Burn on their previous games, all of their games was on point, while Blacklist was just stomping it and just, being Blacklist and dominating the whole game. So I think it's gonna be a good game. Burn versus Blacklist. Burn is also in a good condition right now. I know, right? Blacklist is just but still, who knows? Knockout stage, Echo versus Todak. MOBA Zane is live as well. Yeah, NA got Golden Under Rowler. Hi. Echo Supremacy. NA is already out, right? NA already out. Ooh. Any thoughts about China joining in MLBB? Yeah, the problem with China is that they have their own server. They have their own tournaments and stuff. Their game is actually a bit different from ours, because they get the first updates and whatnot. They're actually a bit more advanced, and I think some of those, they even have different hero names. Kagura isn't Kagura in the China server, and some of the gameplay, if I'm correct, is not exactly like ours, so might be hard for that to actually happen. It will be nice though to have China. It will always be nice to have another region joining the MSC or M4s, M5s. The open world map in ML China. I know, right? Open world map. Hell Curry. Only PH team can take down PH team. Yeah, PH is just... Well, those are facts though. A lot of the PH players is being imported by even other country teams. Kyrie on the Indonesian team. Filipino coaches being used by other teams. Why? why are we? Why are most um statistically, one of the guys said is because us Filipino play more on the phone as compared to the, so we have a bigger pool of veteran ML players. Where's the next MSC? I'm not sure, but M5 is gonna happen around December, I think, and it's gonna be held on Philippines, which is actually bigger than the MSC. They put in more promotions, more money. M5 is like the main event. MSC is like the appetizer. That teaser. Do you know Deadly Fart Franco Hook? I am not sure. I don't know. Sounds sa laro. Yeah, we're gonna open the sounds once the draft pick starts. For those new guys, by the way, on this live stream, well, once the draft pick starts, I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna focus on the game and listen to the casters and game. Have you eaten yet? Yeah, I ate. I forgot what I ate though. Any thoughts why Zask not being famous, even he is pretty strong? I've been Philippine Zask, Angela. Well, not sure. Is Zask really part of the meta mages? I mean, we still do see Zask even in Mythical Honor, Mythical Glory, but some players just prioritizes the meta mages like Eve, Farsa. Do you play on phone or iPad? Phone. We play on phone. We hate nom nom nom. Geo plays. What's up? Do you know Wolf Exotic? Nah, I know the Wolf caster though. What's Wolf Exotic? He sounds exotic. Anyways, guys, how's your day? How your day go? It's a bit rainy here. Oh snap! A bit cold. Everyone be careful. I've seen a lot of fake Elgin in the comments. Yeah, guys, we don't have Telegram. Okay, be careful of scammers. Telling you they will give you skin. What do they ask for in return, though? If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is too good to be true. Like, we're not gonna suddenly comment and said, you won a skin. Because we usually do our skin giveaways. Oh, here we go. Drafting phase. I'm gonna shut up, guys, and we're gonna focus on the game. Thank you, Risky Nanda. I play Samsung. I'm not really a fan of iPhone. We're gonna shut up now and focus on the game. Draft pick starts. Let's go!
Yeah, it's a confusion should be the go-to coming out from Todak as we head into the draft. By the way, just to like to remind everyone that the top seed during the first round of the knockout stages, the top seed team, for example, Echo as the top one from their groups, will be the one to decide which side they will play on for the first game.
So Echo chose to be first pick.
That is absolutely correct, and that means that they will be banning out Ling.
Yeah.
What's up with the Ling?
What's up with the Ling? Rival is pretty good with the Ling, and the thing about Toda is they always have Plan B, Plan C, Plan D in the game. Whereas like first D didn't happen, then the second D might go down. So with Rival on an assassin pick, they could either pressure or go for a split push, so a double split push kind of composition where usually when it comes to the team fight, Moon and Yumi is definitely needed. Most of the time, Momo is there as well, especially if he's using something like a Joy that can go straight to the backline and burst someone out very, very fast. So the Ling ban is very, very much just respecting Rival.
Okay. There will come a point in this draft, by the way, that I'd like to remind everyone who's watching Echo, they draft really quickly. Right? It's called a blitz draft, where you just pick up the hero whenever they think so. But so far, you see the 1-1 and the Kaja banned out. The Joy eventually will be open up, as well as the Fredrin. Anything you want to see as the first pick for Echo?
as a Malaysian fan, I don't know, maybe like a Uranus or
Uranus, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
First
don't
pick the
pick,
Uranus.
just don't pick anything great. Don't pick
Yeah.
the Fredrin.
Yeah, I have a
Okay.
feeling it's gonna be the Fredrin.
Don't
though.
pick the Valentina. You know, just I don't know, a Uranus. Why not?
Okay.
Just
Okay. That's very likely maybe
not the
2 years ago,
Alright, sure.
perhaps. During MPL Season 6, perhaps that will be a first pick. But today, it's all about the Fredrin, the Joy, maybe the Valentina. If you're from Todak, Repo and the Fel, what do you think is the best hero as the first 2 picks for Todak?
Time to drop the
For me,
beat of the
if like Novaria is open,
Novaria.
Nova.
Okay.
maybe
Novaria
can they
is
pick-
open.
Yeah, because
It is my mission.
oh, they
to
pick
finish
Lancelot.
all
Yeah, Echo for the Lancelot. So maybe from here, maybe for me, maybe they can pick Novaria and for example, Cho maybe. Yeah, respect for Yaoi.
Yeah,
Because they
Denai.
didn't want Yaoi to pick their hero.
How about Valentina? Or you don't pick Novaria and Valentina?
Here's the thing, Novaria can be used as a roamer. Unsure whether Toda wants to go that route because I kind of feel like Toda really likes very heavy front lines here.
Yeah.
So the only thing that I don't want to see is early pick for rival unless it's a very specific assassin they want to pick up. Because I kind of feel like against Blacklist, they pick very, very early like the Akai and everything like that and then eventually just get countered. Maybe the Fredrin, in fact. If he wants early pick, maybe Fredrin.
Better Fallen.
Yeah, Fredrin.
Fredrin Valen. Okay, that's our guess.
Oh.
And it indeed will be
Cho.
Cho.
Wow.
As
I call both of them. I call both.
Okay.
Wait.
Gua pandai.
Oh, what does that mean?
It means I'm clever.
Okay, you are clever. Okay, and as well as Repo, now Echo, they have been denied of the Cho. Does this mean that they will be shifting a little differently here?
Maybe all the more reason they should pick up the Valentina.
Valentina.
So that Sanji now has the kick.
Okay, and for additional damage, Yuzhong.
Oh no!
Harita. Wow, double combo petrify.
That's it.
Oh.
So they will beat the CC.
They will beat the CC. Okay, so that's a very quick response coming out from Echo. We do know that the Kadita is a strong hero, but okay, the crowd is rising up. I wonder why. Maybe because of the Yuzhong.
because the Karita was dancing on screen.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. It looked pretty good actually. It looked pretty good.
Yeah, so we are inviting everyone to actually come here in Cambodia for
Yeah, come to Phnom Penh.
Phnom Penh, yeah.
Like
yeah.
if you're from the
stage is so
Philippines,
nice.
Yeah.
Indonesia, Malaysia, just come to Phnom Penh.
Yeah, Book of Life because it's so interesting here.
There's a few seats left, literally just a few.
Exactly. How do you respond now if you're Todak? Are you scared at all of the Kadita or the Yuzhong?
For marksman, maybe a little bit scary because those both heroes can go into backline very
Difficult.
yeah, difficult, like straightforward to the backline. So it's a little bit hard for Chico to.
I think Claude will be banned here.
Yeah.
Claude is good against this.
Varia.
Yeah.
Okay.
No room for Nova.
No room for
For
Nova.
Echo,
Yeah,
Yaoi's not gonna pick up the Kadita?
could be.
But I haven't seen him play the Kadita in a
I've
while.
seen it on ranked.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Just streamed
Wow.
it 2 days ago.
So you're watching Yaoi stream,
No,
huh?
I watch everyone's stream.
Really?
I need to gather information.
Apparently,
Oh.
Benny Cutie has the highest GPM. That's
Yeah,
great.
he does.
819. Yeah. That's pretty high for a marksman for sure. At 800 in this very important matchup we have. It's gonna be the Kufra ban. Do you like the Valentina here from Todak? Do you think it's gonna be a good pick going up against what Yuzhong as well as the Kadita?
Very good for me because like he can take those both hero ultimate. So can for the first turtle they can like balance the early game damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's the claw that you guys have expected to be banned out, and it was indeed banned out by Echo. Of course, Chico guys is very comfortable with that kind of hero. We saw that. But now Toda gonna be focusing on some of the roam bans here. Are they assuming that this Kadita will be played by Sanji?
I mean, he did pick it up, right?
Yeah, we're on the. All right. Yeah, we did stream with a Kadita roam, but 7 times out of 10, it's
Okay.
likely Sanji.
Okay.
Honestly, I kind of feel like with the roam bans as well, they're kind of forcing this Karita to be in the mid.
Yep.
The glue has been picked up, and apparently Over to Moon Moon holds the record for the most damage dealt in a game
Wow.
against Team Occupy. 176,000 damage, so that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Is Todak actually thinking about the carry? Okay. Well, they picked up the. I think the way they pick up the carry is because they banned the Harriet.
Yes.
And in comes the Blitz draft. They just gonna pick it up. No time to react. It's the Franco and the Beatrix. Todak, you are lacking XP lane perhaps or a jungler. What do you think is the last pick?
For me, maybe jungler because the veteran can flex to EXP because
Okay.
if they meet the Franco, it's really hard for jungler.
Oh, okay. So, what kind of heroes do you think will be there?
Maybe for the assassin can be split. For example, like
What's your command?
yeah.
ooh.
Fanny.
Yeah,
Perfect.
and yeah. Pandai Ripo.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have a few seconds here. Ripo, I want to pick your brain. I want to ask you, what do you think is the general win condition here for both teams? Who do you think is more favored?
For me, I didn't pick any side. Like, I'm Malaysian, but I really like Echo Draft. Seriously,
Okay.
the draft is really like pick off and then team fight. Pick off, team fight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
You just like to play in that kind of
yeah,
competition.
I
Alright.
really like that gameplay. So
Okay.
Todak need to be careful.
Okay, how about you, gentlemen and lady? Yeah?
I'm sorry it's making it a bit more
Nah, it's okay.
like complicated for you.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll get used to it. We have a full 5 game series to do it, but yeah.
She's sorry for being a lady, and for
Yeah.
me, looking at this game, I'm looking at Toda. If they want to win, I agree with Ripo. They gotta play macro.
Gonna play macro. That will be the win condition for Todak, while Echo very comfortable with this. Now Eterna, please take us to the Land of Dawn.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's invite you through the portal as the swordfishes and the orcas are going to collide for game number 1 in this best of 5 series.
The crowd reacted. Yeah, we missed the hook on a non-moving buff. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right because, again, in this kind of game, it's all about how you finish, not about how you start. Speaking about how you start, so far, Yums and Moon, they're moving together. Moon there, doesn't know that Yaoi is there just yet. Pulls the buff.
Finally gets it.
Doesn't really matter that much. Though,
Oh,
right?
they're gonna sandwich the playmaker. Backing up Yums. Very low, Yaoi. Where you going? He survives.
Yeah, you just mentioned it, right? It's
Yeah.
not how you start, it's how you finish. And he does land that hook, and it does buy Echo a little bit of time here in the early stage of the game. But one of my questions is this a signature Yaoi at the Franco?
Honestly, I kind of feel like Yaoi is one of those players that could just do with anything, right?
I wouldn't say it's signature, but he's very good at it. When you say signature, you're still looking at the Cho, maybe even the Kufra. But oh wait, Sanji's gonna be okay. There's the knock-up, concussive blast trigger. A few basic attacks could have done it. Sanji lives.
Yeah, he still gets out for the moment here. And you can see the rotations happening, like the difference in rotations happening from both of these teams. Feels like Todak gonna spend a little bit more time and looking to invade, actually. Carl TZ and Rival going at it.
Yep, I think he got the call from Moon. They're looking for the play here, the invade. Oh, instead gonna move over to the gold buff.
Right now, honestly, looking at the bottom side because I'm very curious how Chiku guys is playing this lane because as a carry with the Purify, you kind of can't take those very aggressive trades because if you have a very, very bad positioning, you don't have a lot of options to run away. So for now, Ben Beauty is actually forcing Chiku guys to be in his turret. As I say that, Chiku guys is moving forward.
Here's the pull coming in from Echo. 2v3. Sanji refuses to leave. Still not hitting level 4. There's the Black Dragon form coming in, drawing a line between the members of Todak and Echo. Carl Deasy scores a turtle.
Yeah, in this early game, you would expect that Todak might be a little bit more aggressive, but it doesn't seem like Rival want to go for the objective play.
Oh.
I mean, looking at his emblem itself, right, he wants to go for these plays on those side lanes, give perhaps Chico a little bit of a fighting chance, realizing because he's on the carry, he is in a losing lane against the Beatrix.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Rival, I think he goes in just a little bit just to see how much he's dealing damage in this game. And I kind of feel like, okay, I don't feel like I'm enough just yet, so he's going to wait just a little bit more. I saw a little bit of attack speed, a little bit of damage there on his starting build. Not sure what his first build is going to be, but for now, I kind of feel like Toda, they do want to go a little bit aggressive. They want to make sure that they win the side lanes, but it does look like it's not going to be enough. And for now, 2 fingers. That means it's going to be quick, not the quickest, but still relatively quick.
It's a relatively easy to fix situation here, as you can see. Sanford waiting very, very patiently for one of our marshals to fix up the situation. Something to note as well, Todak wants to engage, right? We talked about how the early aggression is not misplaced, but you gotta watch out for the fact that Echo is the proprietor of the Echo Express. If anyone goes fast, it's Echo. And if I'm not mistaken, they hold the current record for fastest game in MSC so far. Some teams come close. I think 11:05 or 11.
11:03, Evo versus Fimp.
Oh, it was Fib got mad.
Yeah.
So we've beaten the record. All right, so... Well, Fib's not here anymore, so Echo then.
Yeah, true.
So they are currently the whole record holders. So yeah, I think Todak has the temper, their expectations, and they have to step on the clutch every now and then, especially since Echo's looking to snowball with that early turtle.
Honestly, one point as well that is very interesting. We have to see in game number 1 how things are going to go down, because I kind of feel like for the Malaysians watching, they're like, yo, they're trusting Rival again because now he's on that assassin, which is, I gotta say, pretty risky because we see how Philippine teams know how to go up against assassin junglers. Just make sure you control their buffs, and then eventually they'll get capped.
Yeah.
They will reach their ceiling very, very soon. So this is big trust coming in for Rival.
Yeah, that's a question that I wanted to ask, right? Because we saw the game from Blacklist yesterday, right? When his opponent picked up an assassin in the jungle and they were able to freeze that blue buff and make the Fanny just really unable to do anything. It was a walking Fanny, but this is the circle of life. Did you know that the orcas actually naturally prey on swordfishes in the sea? For this match, they will retain the same natural order, or will the food chain be reversed this time?
The more you know.
So nature, or, you know, breaking nature.
This is perfect.
For Todak.
This is perfect. It all leads into what we were discussing prior, right? Again, making sure that the purple buff doesn't come through, making sure that Rival, this trust put in him, comes through. Hey, talking about assassin junglers, this is the assassin jungler. This is Carl Teasy, right?
Yeah.
Utility jungle, wise, sure, whatever. But in the early days of MLBB esports, it's Carl Teasy.
I mean, that's why the Lancelot, he has a Lancelot skin.
He is the Lancelot
He is
skin.
the Lancelot.
He's a pretty good looking Lancelot.
Okay, and with that in mind, let's see. Oh, what?
There's a bite down on Ayooms. Again, we mentioned the GOAT. He draws first blood.
I mean, that just happened, Chiku guys, losing the lane. You were talking about how Echo will be the one moving forward,
Exactly.
and that just happened.
Satu v satu.
Yeah, they heard you.
I mean, for some reason, I cannot say that I did not expect that to happen from Chiku.
Hey,
He's always so aggressive.
They don't know that Echo wanted to go just as fast given their pick-off engagement. As Ripo said, right? This is the place that he likes.
Well, I mean, you know, Toda has the second option of splitting the map. Usually we see carry with something like a Kaja or a Franco to make sure that you get that confirmed 2v1 kills, but I don't know. I'm very interested to see how Toda is going to move around the map because, again, something about Toda, I would say one of the early monikers for them is that they're the king of comebacks because they always seem to lose the early game, come mid and late. Somehow they just turn things around.
I'm actually quite interested in this in-game equipment by the Beatrix, right? So Fury Hammer for the damage, and she has the pants, but she's in a winning lane. Is it because she's, you know, vying that Rival may come to that lane?
Yeah, legit. Because again, anything could turn around very, very quickly. Especially now, looking at this, 4 people from Toda are coming down. It looks like they know something is up. So Yaoi is just bringing the farm a little bit quicker. Now looking at the emblem set as well, I don't think anything is going to grab anyone's attention. Yeah, and again, the steal take place just to make sure that Rival cannot get a kill. And I think that's why Rival came, saw how much damage he can deal, and then he's like, yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough.
Yeah, so far here, things are getting a little bit more passive. Both teams are trying to set up as best as they can to get that next objective, which is that turtle, right? Both of these teams are quite dependent on that level 4. They've hit that already, as we are already in the 5th minute of the game.
Yep, Carl Teasy making a beeline. He knows, not wasting any time. Sanford goes for the Black Dragon form, no one home. Instead, Todak is going to inhabit the lower part of the map. They're going to try and pressure Benny Cutie here. Spots Yaoi, gets a kick, that's 4 members, make that 5. Todak, get the pick off on the playmaker.
Wait, that's a lot of resources for Yaoi. Was that worth it? Whoa, 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 it's Sanji?
We'll talk about it in a bit. Yoom's looking for 1, sniper shot misses. The question.
Yeah, back to that, right? Was it worth it to, you know, just expand all your resources onto Yaoi there?
Definitely, because Yaoi is the one that can stop the play from happening with the Bloody Hunt. So I kind of feel like drop down Yaoi first, and then if you guys want to go again, you guys can go again. And I kind of feel like this is one of those early strats where you try to drop the tank first, just to make sure that they can't do anything come late game.
Flicker Bloody Hunt looking for the knockup as well. Yooms is still here. In comes Rival as well. Yooms gets the kick. Down 1. Sanji does not survive. In comes Carl Teasy, taking down Rival. Rival, but he's sandwiched by 3. Can he get Moon? The answer is no. Retreating underneath the base. The turret. Sanford finds 1. And now they're looking for more. Sanford very low. Not enough basic attacks from Chico, guys. They disengage.
You can tell that Yaoi is out for blood, right? He was taken down earlier by the play coming in from Yums, and he did the same thing. However, it does result in a 1-for-2 trade, and it actually alleviates Echo's pressure.
Right now, looking at the situation, Echo still has a very good goal lead. Yaoi able to pull the buff away. Looking at the situation, Todak is really just waiting for opportunities. Once the opportunities present itself, then they'll go in. And looking at the way that they've been playing, they're really looking at Moon as well as Chiku. Do you guys have enough damage? And it looks like they don't have enough just yet, especially you guys gets taken down.
So she wrote, they're going to convert into this tier 1 up top. Down bottom, it looks like they're going to go for the same play. It looks like Todak might try the same thing. Just throw everything at Yaoi.
All right, but is that going to be fair trades happening, right? Is there a certain power spike that we need to be aware of for the side of Todak? Because as of this point, 7 minutes in, they haven't been trading equally. Echo's been getting better trades.
Long for that. Probably secures it.
Nope. Nothing to trade here. They're outgunned and outwitted. The turtle goes over to Echo. That's a clear advantage going over to the Orcas.
Honestly, one thing that you could look out for is Chiku Guys having 3 items first, because Chiku Guys is the most confident one. He has that 3 items, but
there's another bite down and a pick off. Yums didn't know what hit him. You were saying?
Nah, I'm just saying, like, how can you really do anything when the moment you want to move, you get caught? Because at this point, Todak keeps getting caught. But here's the thing. Not 100% their fault. It's just that Echo their position well.
What? Yaoi snags Momo! And another kill! Everyone was in there.
I'm sorry, LaFell, but this is looking brutal, right? They know exactly what their composition entails. They go for the pickoffs right, left, and center. And even Sanford goes for a 1v1 kill and wins.
Dude, I don't know. We've seen a lot of Fannies drop to the EXP laners, the Badang, the Yuzong, and I gotta say, Yuzong, the damage can be quite deceiving because the damage is coming in from that passive. And for now, look at this, the way they're controlling the buff. If Rival couldn't get a lot done in the early stage of the game, now it's gonna be more difficult for him.
Oh, there you go, Sanford.
You mentioned this. They're choking out the purple away from Rival. Sanford popping the Black Dragon form preemptively. An easy take in mid for Echo.
7,000 gold lead already, but like we mentioned before, right, the beautiful thing about a Fanny, it's not just its advantage in terms of that damage, that prowess, but also the fact that you can utilize it in a macro way, in an objective way. And so Rival, you can see he is trying to look for something on the board, which is basically the only thing you do, the turret push.
Yeah, right now looking at the itemization as well, Sanford just with that Hunter Strike. Oh, that could have been very costly, Rival. Anyways, looking at itemization from Chiku Guys, he has 2. Looks like he's on the way to finish his Wind of Nature. Once the Wind of Nature is done, I kind of feel like they're a little bit more open to getting into those fights. But again, even if Chiku Guys is open for the fight, you gotta be careful of Sanji, man. Sanji could one-shot him as well.
Oh, there's a hook coming in. Yums, close call. Echo did not say go. Lord very low, 1/10 of its health left. The Orcas score 1.
Like, even if Rival wasn't that low, he's level 9. He was level 9. He just went to level 10, but he was level 9 against Carl Tizzy, who is level 11. So is that really something that you can even contest at this point?
Here's the thing, even if they're 15 to 15, going up against a Lancelot, it's not going to be easy.
Not even it's the Lancelot.
Yeah, because even just Lancelot, right? The Lancelot is just so good. Okay, never mind.
Conceal
When can I talk? When can I
Conceal
talk?
play. Rival just walked into that, and it's not even his fault.
Go ahead, LaFell.
Nah, you know what? I'm done.
Echo Express.
Echo Express, man. They didn't move the game so fast. Look, I'm just looking at the play, and I'm like, okay, the moment I say something, Yaoi's going to catch someone. Or
there you go.
It could be Sanji. It could be Yaoi. Bombs away. Scores 1. A close call, but here comes Sanford. He wants to finish the job. Mid lane in jeopardy. They finally get it. Lord smashes that inhibitor.
It's looking brutal. Okay, finally that hook does not land. onto Todak, but it does give Todak maybe a little bit of breathing room. And at this point, right, Chiku guys, 2-0, level 11, just hit that power point. But does he have the items even to dish out the damage that he was meant to?
I don't know, man. 10,000 gold lead. If it were me, I'd be having asthma attack. And now, rival, no energy.
They're sandwiching him. Sanji gets a beat on him. Yawi misses the hook.
No energy.
Spotted by Carl TZ. Down by Sanji. Oh, he was cornered even before he knew it.
11,000 gold lead. Not looking too good because for them, now they got to make sure that they can survive and engage coming in from Echo for someone to eventually split push. But with Sanford and Sanji, the way that they've been playing, I don't think they can survive.
Here comes Sanford coming in from the west. Breaking that holy shield, knocking up Momo, knocking up Humes, and there's the plan of execution. They're not letting Todak breathe. Underneath the ocean, they take Sanford, the punish from Todak.
Yeah, a 1-4-2 trade, so they are able to defend it. They don't lose that tower in the top side, but in exchange, they have to lose Yums and Momo. It could be worse. It could be Chiku guys. But now, because the waves are hitting like this, Chiku guys does have some time and the resources to be able to maybe try and catch up.
Okay, let's look at the instant replay, see what really happened here. And here's the thing, this is always how Echo starts a fight. Yawi, you try someone, you didn't get it. Sanji, no? All right, well, Sanford is going to come in and make sure something happens. And in this situation, Chiku guys was able to dodge a lot of the damage, a lot of the attack. Chiku guys still has that Purify, so it's going to be good going up against the next team fight at the Lord if they want to go for it. But the thing is, someone has to be the one to take away the Franco ult. Someone has to be the black sheep. Someone's just got to be like, yo, Yawi, look at me. Hug me, bro.
The scapegoat.
Someone has to be the scapegoat.
Sacrificial lamb. Here we go. A hook thrown out by Yawi. Lord here, not even a thought to contest. Another one for Echo.
Wow, they're just dominating left, right, and center. Here, finally, Chiku guys picks up that jump.
Momo didn't know Yawi was there. He gets knocked up and taken down just as quickly. And now Rival struggling to keep his purple. GTP coming in. Black Dragon 4 from Sanford. Another hook comes in from Yawi. And they're going in underneath the turret. Chico guys falls. They do get one on Sanford. Again, the second death for this young XP laner. And now Lord Martin and Rival struggling to control and take down the minions. Yumes is gonna fall as well. Oh Lord, there's just two left. Now just one. Moon goes down. Echo takes game one.
The Orcas showing their teeth as they lead the series against Todak here in the first game. That was brutal. How many minutes was that?
I didn't look at the timer. All right, let's not talk about it 1-0. I gotta say, this is not a good way to start for Todak fans.
What? I mean, you know, the question is, right, is Todak a type of team who needs to feed off momentum, or can they come back from a 1-0 deficit? Because
they can, yeah.
It's just 1-0, right? Reset.
I mean, it's not just 1-0.
All right.
Did you see how that 1-0 was?
Yeah. Oh, what's going on here?
I believe this is in reference to the 4-0 championship sweep across MPL MY and MPL PH. That's what they were referencing there, the Spider-Man meme.
Oh.
Spider-Man.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Man, that was quick around. Oh, snap. Yeah, shot my name. Ooh, one more. Wait, was that Shin? Was that Shin? Was it actually? Okay, let's calm down. Yeah, man. Around 10 minutes, even before 10 minutes, the game was like already set. Well, that's Echo for you, man. It's pretty much they have pretty much the same performance as Blacklist, just dominating and stomping the opponents. Mara screen time. Yeah, TDK had better picks but lost. But still, you know, it's Echo. Who do you support? Like I said, we would love to see an underdog team. It will be nice to see a team that that will surprise us. Like Todak actually winning this, that will be a surprise. But reality, man, this is freaking Echo, champion of the M4. Even though they went up against Onyx, RRQ, Blacklist, and they came out on top. So I think that alone speaks a lot on how polished these teams team play are. Easy clap. Well, hopefully we get a better match, a better game on the next one. Thanks a lot, Nerf. Yeah, the video. They actually nerfed tanks a lot, but not the actual Lancelot. Basically, the developers want to stop the tanks a lot meta, so they're forcing players to use Lancelot as a tank. I mean as a damage dealer, and not as a damage taker. They also banned Franco, giving him. I mean, they also nerfed Franco, giving Franco a longer ultimate cooldown, 7 seconds plus 7 seconds, I think. So if you guys haven't not yet watched our update that we just published right now, you can check it out. They want to stop the tanks a lot. Okay. And they're convincing players to use Lancelot as a damage dealer by putting more attack, higher attack scaling. Yeah, 30% additional attack scaling on Lancelot. So they're telling you to stop using him as a tank and use him as a damage dealer. Is this gonna be enough though for people to stop using him as Tancelot? They've lowered they've lowered Lancelot's base damage and increased the attack scaling. So they also nerfed Franco. How about Fanny? Not banned, that's dangerous. We were usually seeing a lot of Fanny ban here in the MSC. But somehow Fanny has not been doing well whenever someone picked Fanny. Even yesterday. Our stream is delayed. Our stream is actually faster than the YouTube official. If you check the official YouTube on ML, we're a bit more earlier. Told y'all, gosh, Carl's gonna be, yeah. PvP, what's up? Fredrin, good solo rank, Elgin. Yeah, Fredrin. Just, if you're as good as Wise. Wise's Fredrin is a menace. Yeah, choosing Fanny with the Franco there. Sanji will usually follow up with Franco. Franco's ultimate, then Sanji's ultimate, Kadita's ultimate. That's just too much. I just don't get why they pick Fanny where there are tons of CC skills. Anik Aj, hi from Bangladesh. What's up, man? And Blacklist as well. Yeah. Yesterday, Wise's Fredrin was choking out the buff against Fanny, man. Carl's gonna get the MVP. Yeah, probably, man. Every meta hero is good on solo round, just speaking. Yep. What Golden Under Router said. Shout out to Alex. Maybe they don't play seriously for first game? I doubt it. I doubt that they haven't played seriously for the first game. I mean, this is the MSC. Or probably they're just getting their momentum. Well, hopefully we get a good match on this second game. Well, it's hard to tell how the coaches think. And Elgin, can I still buy the Echo jersey jacket? But I don't know where I can buy it. I don't know as well, man. Shibuya arc. I haven't caught up on reading the mangas yet. Did the guy get the guy from the last event? What? What do you think spamming recall in this type of tournament? Is it toxic or a form of baiting? Well, it gives people more hype, I guess, and it's just recall. What's bad is when you recall and that recall actually causes you to die. That actually happened in the M4. Was it basic or? No. It was not basic. It was from a Malaysian team, I think. I forgot. What's hard to watch is when someone recalls and it causes them their death. It happened last M4. But I think those recalls are fine because, you know, it gives more hype to the game. You can see the audience's reaction. It's gonna be funny though if you recall and that recall actually causes you to die. That happened during on the M4 on a crucial game. Marksman, I forgot which team was it, but it was Marksman against Marksman. It was Kerry, I think. Kerry recalled in front of someone. Skylar? Was that Skylar? That was a huge mistake, man. I could already imagine the coach's face. And it was also a crucial game. And you were the marksman. Alus marksman. Alice Marksman gift. I wonder where that guy is right now. He's probably still cursing me. I personally think Ixia is worse, Leila. We will see. One of the good things with Ixia is that you can actually sustain. You can even if you had a drop on someone with Ixia, even if it's a fighter, can actually beat him head on. It's like you're not supposed to play Ixia like a marksman with her because of her ultimate. Her ultimate can help you sustain. One of the mistakes I made with Ixia before when I first played her was I was treating her like a marksman. You can actually go toe to toe as long as you got the first hit, got the first drop on your opponent. If Echo puts their legs up, win guaranteed. How long does it take for Fragment Shop reset? Actually not sure. Ixia, I wouldn't go as far as Ixia EXP lane, but it's just that she has good sustain during her ultimate. She's not someone that you have to... We're good, Carlo. Yeah, lifesteal items doesn't work on this, but her ultimate self has lifesteal. I noticed that I was... Yeah, definitely. Ixia is built for team fights. The problem with Ixia as an opponent is sometimes you won't even notice the attack is coming from Ixia. I hope they fix that. Whenever we were fighting with Ixia, sometimes you wouldn't notice that you were already being attacked by Ixia. Her ultimate basic attacks. Like you were wondering where the damage was coming from because team fight is a bit chaotic. You won't notice immediately that the damage was coming from Ixia. Wag lang. Layla best tank. Mage assassin. Man, Layla is just too OP. Playing every roles. Iron Pacaldo. I love you and your stream. I love you, Iron. Echo. Yawi has purple hair. The same as their color on their jersey. I think Echo will win. Yeah, I think so as well. Most of the guys think so as well. 82%. Layla, a meme hero in MLBB. Oh, wait. Is my mic actually loud enough? Hey, Elgin, say the intro of your video. Please, one time, sure. The update that we just did. Hey guys, what's up? So we have a new update on Advanced Server. First is the cancelled adjustment on Hass's Claws and Scarlet Phantom. Yeah, so no more buff for Irrital. They canceled the adjustments on Hass's Claws and Scarlet Phantom. Hass's Claws had critical, but they said that it's still gonna happen. It's just a temporary cancellation of that Hass's Claw and Scarlet Phantom. So it's still gonna happen. That means Hass's Claws will still have critical and movement speed on Scarlet Phantom. Nom nom nom. What's up with the nom nom nom? Hey guys, what's up? Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? So we have a new update on Advanced Server and it's patch 1.9.60 na. Wait. What the heck? Moonton just messaged us. Wait, I'm gonna read this message, man. It's from Moonton. Probably saying, stop simping on your stream. I got a message on Moonton right now. Probably telling me to stop simping. Oh, draft pick. Okay. I'm gonna shut up and let's listen to the draft pick. And I'm gonna nervously check the message of Moonton right now. Let's watch, guys.
The drafting phase. I wonder who will be on the blue side. Will it be, as Leo would have said, that blue side will be now be manned by the Todak team? It will be the case.
If I know my Malaysian brothers, I know this.
Okay.
They want to be on the aggressive side.
Okay.
They want to put their front foot forward and say, Todak langgar.
Alright. How do you langar your way here, right? What do you pick up? What do you prioritize as the first pick?
Well, Novaria was not really focused for both teams, right? For the second game.
Ignored.
I want to see if for this game they will want to pick it up because
Okay.
Moon
Novaria.
was 1-0-1 against Blacklist, which is kind of good
Okay.
compared
okay.
to the rest of his teammates, right? So I kind of feel like Novaria would be fine, especially if you do have a lot of peel on your composition. Because again, like I said, honestly, during MPL, they would even go for 4 peels in the game, making it so that whoever wants to team fight, you're invited, but you're not gonna get out.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense to me. But for Echo, it's going to be the same set of the first 2 bands.
Yeah.
It's Arlott and Ling. And on the other side, it's Franco and
Wow.
Lancelot. Top 5 highest GPMs so far. MiniQT had 941. Now trumped by CalTG just recently
By
with 942. Best performances from 1 to 3 belongs to Echo, but Rival, however, on top 5. That's also something to take note of. That is the reason why Echo will just straight up ban out the Ling.
That's the thing. That's the thing, right?
Oh,
What I
1-1?
saw when I was like, wow, Todak is playing amazing. These are on the heroes that were already banned out by Echo. So definitely Echo notices this, is able to observe it, take it away. But like you mentioned, you're right here. The Phobias being banned out,
Is it a
does
bait?
this signal
Definitely
a bait of a 1-1 pick?
It's a 1-1 into Joy bait.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
It's the
And if you don't pick up the 1-1,
tic-tac
they'll pick the 1-1.
trap.
See value in me.
Tic-tac
They
trap
don't
or trap.
bite. They don't bite. They don't bite. Yep.
They don't bite. It's gonna be the Fred raid, but you still can get the 1-1 if you're Echo because you did ban out the Phobias anyways, and it is the Benny Cutie special. And I'd just like to remind everyone that Benny Cutie's son or daughter
Same 1-1.
named 1-1.
Really?
That is true.
No
That's
cap.
so cute.
No cap.
You know, the
NGL.
last time,
That is cute.
that Benny picked up the 1-1, he got a Maniac.
That is
So-
true.
Huh.
Things are not looking good for Todak.
I love it though. We set up the 3T, man,
Okay.
and no one fell for it.
Yeah.
So they still got the 1-1 anyways.
The 3T.
Tic-tac, Trevor, trap.
Tic-tac, Trevor, trap. That's right. It's our trap. Todak, how do
That's
you now
4
answer-
Gs.
No,
No, Tic-tac is just one word.
it's one word. That's his name.
I mean,
It's one word.
sure.
I understand Rafael's point.
You understand, right?
2 picks.
All right.
There you go though.
It's gonna be the Joy. Did they pick up something like Lolita or Farsa here if you're Todak? It's gonna be the Claude. So answer for the Eve, Franco or Akai. There is gonna be the Akai for Echo with their Blitz draft. They're drafting so quickly we can't catch up. It's Valentina. How do you now close this out if you're Todak?
I kind of feel like Echo will ban out the Valentina as well as the Kadita unless they're pretty sure that Moon does not do well on the Kadita. But honestly, another pick that I'm looking at is the Lunox.
For
Todak.
Todak. Lunox. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, even mid. Or
Mid Lunox.
yeah, because again, you're gonna do well against the 1-1 as well as the E-ish.
Yeah, no, but even in this phase, right? Even without the bans,
This land is
we know that Todak can still flex. We don't know who's going to the jungle, who's going in mid. Because Joy can go into mid, jungle, and
That's right.
XP.
The JJ.
Yeah, well, what's Moon like these days? Does he play a mid, Joy?
No, I would say the best way that he plays is definitely for those high ground mages, I would say. Like, the more distance you have, the better Moon plays.
Artillery mid.
Artillery, thank you very much.
Okay, so we're looking at the. I think I heard it right. Yeah, it's gonna be the Digi. With the Lapu-Lapu ban coming out from Todak, it kind of feels to me that they really wanted to go for something like a Farsa and Lolita as their last 2 picks. Farsa, of course,
Yuzong ban, please.
YZ.
decent versus the 1-1, and that's true. The YZ could be there as their ban. It's a special for sure for Echo. So I do feel that it's going to be Lolita and a Farsa, so that at least they will have an answer to the 1-1. Apart from that, do you actually want to focus on the 1-1 here if you're Todak? Because I feel that they have to. But some teams, they just, accept the fact that the 1-1 is there and just, answer the other lanes.
I'm still hoping for a Yuzong piece ban.
Yep.
And
If they don't ban out the Yuzhong,
rather betray.
Yeah,
there you go.
thank you very
Alright.
much.
And there's the answer. I think they are willing to just try and attack the other lanes then.
It's a Grok. Very quickly from Echo.
So honest, Echo.
Why don't we go steal the enemy base next? Actually, that was an actual.
yeah, that is an actual
That's
line.
a
Yeah.
line.
Chico guys really take it to heart.
Yeah.
He understands English, honestly.
That's
Took it
comic
literally.
accurate.
yeah.
It's comic accurate.
Yeah.
Method acting. coming out.
This is a canon event.
Exactly.
a canon event. Yeah.
She doesn't get it, but it's all
Yeah,
right.
we get it, right?
We get it,
We
yeah.
get it.
We get
If
it.
you get it, you get it.
If you
All
get it,
you get it.
you know, canon event.
Yes, that's
Um,
right. Can you spot out some of the important
No,
heroes here?
Here's the thing. Is it really still safe for a Farsa pick?
Nope, that's
Oh,
why
it's a
they picked up the Lilia.
Okay.
Not the best thing going up against an Eve, if I'm truly honest, because Lilia is one of those heroes that the Minotaur picked up great. The Lilia is good in terms of defense, but here's the thing. The HP pool is more or less the same as the Novaria, and the Eve has very long range. I would honestly feel like Moon might get poked out.
Yeah, but it's good against the Grok though.
Yeah,
you
it
can
is.
take
It's
advantage of the
definitely.
early game advantage of the Grok not having much magic defense. So I
Okay.
get it.
Whoa, whoa,
All the
whoa.
injustice in the world.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Wow. It's going to be the Cho. So this is Grok
contact is big,
XP.
but-
Grok XP.
Grok XP.
Yeah. No, I did thought it was going to be a Grok XP.
I wonder what emblem.
The Grok Assassin.
Master Assassin.
Master
Alright,
Assassin.
because we've seen different flavors of the Grok in the EXP and
Yeah.
emblem.
Weapon Master sometimes.
The Assassin is just too delicious, too
Yeah.
spicy.
Yum. Speaking of delicious
Yum.
and yum, the Chico is apparently a fruit.
It is a fruit.
It is a fruit, and also in the Philippines, it's also a fruit.
Sit up.
Chico.
Really?
That's true.
Is it a fruit in Indonesia?
Chiku?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Wow,
What's that?
That's bad.
it's a fruit.
What
a fruit.
What's
Chiku.
a fruit?
Oh
my
I
god!
know what
think,
a fruit
I
is.
think- I
I'm
think we-
asking what
All right.
fruit.
Before we get in a trapped by a spider web of all of our emotions into this game, why don't we bring it to game number 2, Eterna?
All right, thank you, Wolf. This is gonna be very interesting, right? Best of 5. This is gonna set the tone of the other games that follow. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2 between Todak and Echo.
Right now, looking at the situation, it is going to be rival on that Fredrin. Some people will be like, yeah, of course, but I don't know. Against Todak, you can't be fully sure. Now, Momo here on the Joy, taking a little bit too much damage, more than necessary, up against Sanford. Doesn't look all that great, but should be doing quite okay against the Grok, just because, again, the Grok early game does get a little bit of beating against magic damage.
But something to note, he closed that gap. He nullified the advantage by using the Master Assassin to just all of its potential. Because again, Momo was alone, so he was smacking away at that Joy.
Yep, Grok also likes the Joy. And now, Sanji again, just gonna poke out Moon, and this is, at least Yums is there to heal up, but again, this is a situation where you gotta look at Sanji. Sanji being a very big problem here, honestly, for this composition.
Taking a look at the in-game equipment right now, nothing too fancy. We do see that the Claude is going to respect the damage coming in from perhaps the 1-1 here in the early stage of the game, but that matchup is going to be very different once both of them hit that level 4 moment.
Yeah, right now, looking at how Echo, they're moving around, honestly, they're trying to square off Todak in a very, very small circle or very small triangle. They're trying to set up a Bermuda Triangle between Todak and the other members of Echo, making me feel a little bit scared moving forward, going to the turtle, which is going to spawn in just a few seconds.
But just the same, Echo answers by spreading themselves thin. This is the most spread out I've seen Echo in quite a while, especially approaching the turtle.
Right now, Yums almost already hit level 4, Yaoi as well. So I'm looking forward. I don't know who's going to have better fight here.
Oh, there's a kick start up and the knock up. So both roamers are on point. Sanji with the RWM. Down goes Momo. Heavy spin from Carl Teasy. Mind you, he is at a third of his health. I'm looking at Yums. Carl Teasy scores it. Can Yums survive? The beef gets tenderized. 2K for the Apex Predator.
Yeah, that's a 1-0 here for the early stage of the game. And something to note is the fact that most of the members from Todak... Oh, wait a minute.
Up top, Chico guys starting up. Blazing duet right in your face. Benny Cutie answers back. Nothing much happening in the gold lane.
He's able to clear.
Oh! The playmaker lives with about 1 HP. You can never really take your eyes off.
Yeah, you can't. You close your eyes for a second and you can see Yaoi just charging at you. Don't blink,
That's
Todak.
a scary thought.
And coming back to that, right? Todak respects the capabilities of Yaoi, right? 2 purifies on Chico as well as Moon. That is going to cause some disturbance to his pickup potential. He needs to be aware of those timings, as well as the fact that Moon, because he is on Alilia, he does have 2 chances in that regard.
There's another kick coming in. All of the ults right down on the Yums. Didn't get to respond.
Again, they're just picking everyone off. It's game number 1, except it's game number 2, different heroes, but the same idea. You get one person, shut him down, and then see what happens next. They're just trying to get more advantages here because, again, look at the goal lead. 1.8k, 0-3.
Wait, I want to ask a question. What's
I
the
might not
cooldown on Yaoi's ultimate?
More or less around 23, 27 seconds-ish.
Right now.
Yeah, around
So
now.
even if Todak had brought 2 purifies, Yaoi can still find those moments.
Yeah, he would get an average of 2 kicks per cooldown.
Yeah.
That's tough, that's tough.
You're
Echo.
tough.
Oh, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it looks like Echo is giving Todak a tough time here. 1,200 gold lead already in the first few minutes of the game. It's starting to look kind of the same if Todak can't look for more on the board.
They gotta make sure they find a way to win fights at the turtle because they keep on losing here, and that's really not a good thing. Sanji is still free hitting. Look at Moon's HP. The fight hasn't even started yet.
Look at Momo deep in, looking to get that ult off. And there's a heavy spin already. Kaltizi gets the turtle. Clear advantage over to Echo. Momo understands this. They disengage.
Momo tried to get a kill onto Sanji, but again, easier said than done. this is a very, very tough situation. But the way that Todak would play this is, again, just wait those items on Chico, guys. And at that point, maybe they can start winning the fights because the damage is there. Looking at itemization, in terms of gold between the 1-1 and the Claude, not that different, but is there a fight here at mid?
RWM set up by Sanji. Look at Yumes. It was just a show of dominance. They just really wanted to show that we're gonna push in mid to get up top.
Again.
And another kick on the Yumes. Ground beef, anybody?
Wow.
0-3 and 0.
Oh man, 0-4 on the, you know, on the kill line, right, between both of these teams. And I like how you mentioned that Todak wants to centralize things, wants to hyper-focus on trying to make sure that Chico gets to that power spike. And you can see that Echo is just preventing that from happening on all fronts, right? They're not even allowing that to happen at this point. Yaoi already very aggressive in his positioning, looking for yet another opening. But, you know, you can't force Moon and Rival to always rotate to the top side.
Well, right now they are all at the top side, and looks like they're gonna give up their minions for Chico guys here because Chico guys probably gonna absorb the mid minion here. So far, yes, Yumes is 0-3 and 0, but if anyone's gonna die a lot, might as well be
Should be
Yumes.
him.
Carlteasy finds a headbutt. Forces out of movement. There's a heavy spin. Carlteasy isolates Moon. He's still alive. Rival wants to get the kill. Carlteasy's still at large.
No way.
And the GOAT gets away.
What? You receive that much damage, that many resources have been just elected towards you, and you still get out of life. Lavelle,
That's tilting.
how are we feeling about
that's
this?
tilting. You know, that's one of those things where it's like, I try my best, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
And that's going to convert into more space for Echo here. Going into the turtle. A tenth of its health. Carlteasy misses it. Rival scores 1. Not enough, though, for them to breathe. Watch out, Moon in the middle of 4 members trying to get a kill. No dice. Sanji gets 1. A kick. Once more on the Yumes. Down goes the Minotaur. It's a double kill for the young Sanji.
Oh, Chico.
He's still going. Blazing duet, just clearing the waves. BMI on out. Caught by Sanford and Carlteasy in the back line. There's a wild charge. Chico didn't know what hit him. And he goes down. Momo does get a shutdown on Sanji. Can he get away? That's 4 mad orcas on his tail. Rival here, waiting in the bush. Momo dashing on through. There's 2 members on each side. Carlteasy with the headbutt coming in. And another heavy spin. Pops the vengeance. Not going to be enough. Sanford gets the kill. Rival very low. Here comes Yumes. Motivational roar up. Despair stomp. Quelling Echo's aggression.
Now that was a roller coaster ride in terms of emotions, right? Just when you think that Todak is going to get something above Echo, they instantly trade back, but Moon!
Black Shoe's not gonna save him, put him still in a very bad spot. And Yaoi pointing out exactly where Moon fell.
Honestly, at this point, it does look bad, but at least this is more of a Todak style. They're kind of like, you know what, I don't care anymore. I might as well be 0, 10, and 0. I'm just going to do what I'm supposed to do. And what Moon tried to do was get the mid just now. Sanford very low, but how are you going to escape this man?
Chico guys goes underneath the turret. Take me! Sanji gets 1, and Sanford played it to a T.
Okay, where is Chico? 0-1.
It's hard.
Does he have the golden staff already?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Why not?
So technically he's reached that power spike, so maybe that's why he's being a little bit more aggressive. But if he keeps trading things like that, realizing that Todak just really desperately needs the damage coming out from him, is it wise to be this langgar?
No, honestly, it's fine, because if you want to die now. I mean, you don't want to, but if you have to, you die now, because the respawn timers aren't that long.
Bad.
Yeah, but coming like 16, 17, 18, 19 minutes is going to be really bad. So if you're going to sacrifice your own life for an objective, now's the time.
Oh, you can see now Chico's gonna go for that play. He's trying to imitate that, right? That's why he picked up the Claude.
It's the only play that he has right now, the only option that Echo has allowed. A quick Lord take here, not wasting any time. Echo is painting the map red. But this is some room to breathe for Todak, right? They got a mid lane tier 1. Chico just worked on that top lane, and there's some parts of the farm that even Rival is giving over. Oh wait, There's a fight in mid. They kick up the beef once more. The playmaker finds one. Then Cutie looking to take the skies. And there's a black shoes for Moon, surviving for just a little bit more. But Sanji makes sure he doesn't. Here comes Momo. Does get the kill. Popping that vengeance. But Sanji gets 2K. Oh, Lord! You get nothing, good sir!
Yeah, but all the while, right, Chiku trying to get anything that he can, right? He's focusing in the top lane. He's trying to push in those turrets. He's trying to look for any trades on the map that he can for Todak, trying to replicate perhaps what they did before. I don't know about this, though.
What Echo is doing is very straightforward, but it's very effective. Just shut down Yumes. Make sure that Yumes dies first, and then after that, Todak does not have any room to breathe, because let's look at the instant replay. You see it once, you see it 5 times. Choke kicks, Akai locked down. Same thing over and over again. Rinse and repeat. I kind of feel like later in the highlights, you could just take all of that highlights and it will be enough time for you to, have enough KPI for Moonton. It's like, yeah, that's a very long highlight.
It's tough right now. 10 minutes in, 6,000, almost 7,000 gold lead here, and it looks like Echo's looking for more. They're gonna get some damage there in the top lane, and once again, the Yve, right? Sanji built Yve in a very, very offensive manner. He just completed the Divine Glaive, more penetration. Does Todak have the items to defend against that? Because, Yve's damage, you don't necessarily feel it. Suddenly you're just like at 1 HP and then you're dead.
No, honestly, at this point, the Eve hurts quite a lot. So it's going to be hard because you want to bait it out, but the way that Echo plays, they're not letting you bait. They're just going to go for it. They see Yumes, they're going to kick Yumes, they're going to spin to win, and then they're just going to get a kill. So in terms of can they survive, they can survive minion pushes. They have a lot of wave clear. In terms of damage, not so much. Not so much.
And that's what's making Echo's approach here all the more scary, because at any time they can come in, right? They have such great range. There's the flicker kick, there's the RWM, there's the flicker wild charge, and I guess that's what's allowing Todak here to breathe a little bit more. But again, it's the threat of activation. At any time, Echo can pull the trigger and say, you know what, we want this tier 2 in mid, we fight now. And that's not a good idea, given how outgunned they are, 7K ahead.
And the crazy thing is, right, coming back into even their lineup, Moon, Lilia was supposed to be their safe pick, but look at the stats, right? 0-3-0, so not much of the impression or just the effect that you wanted the Moon, that you wanted the Lilia to have. 0 participation.
Like I said, the Lilia is very dangerous going up against like a Farsar and Eve because you outrange, and the Lilia has very, very low HP. Now Sanford as well as Yaoi looking at Rival frontlining for the team. You guys managing to take the orange buff. Momo, can you flank? Can you get damage? It looks like Todak didn't want to go for this. Yaoi
gets away of the dragon, right on arrival. Answers back with a heavy spin. Look at Chico, guys. They first take down Sanji. All 5 members of Todak still on the map. Here's the Langar coming through. Chico, guys, still barreling away. Watch Rival. He still has retribution. They push Echo out of their territory. Lord is more of a 50-50 now. Look at the playmaker, Yaoi, popping his immortality. Can they get it? Not enough firepower in the back lines. Benny Cutie looking to get a kill over on the Chico, guys. It's a wash. No one goes down unless Momo has different thoughts. Sanford very low. Benny Cutie takes to the skies. Bagyo arrives, but no! Chico, guys, slaps back off the back of a Minoan Fury. But they trade. Sanford falls 2 for 1. The current economy coming in. 3K, the gold deal on Echo. They shrank it for the first time. Todak in the driver's seat.
Yeah, the Swordfishes are angry here in the 13th minute of the game here in the second game. It looks like they're trying to go for more. They're trying to zone Carl TZ out because, Rival wants this.
Sanji with the RWM. Carl TZ very low. Lord as well, a 5th of its health. Momo still alive, but Yaoi finishes him off. Carl TZ with a heavy spin. He wants to reset this Lord very, very much, but Rival scores it. Rival scores it. They take down the GOAT. Luminous Lord over to the Malaysian champions.
right now looking very good. Todak, they played that as best as they can. Right now, Echo only having 1.7k goal lead. And the whole play, Chico guys as well as Momo, they flanked because Todak got a lot of vision. They basically saw everyone there. Momo got a very good pickup, and then Chico guys goes in, provides the additional damage. And this is what happens when Chico guys starts having the items. And look at the difference. 11,000 compared to 10,000. At this point of the game, it kind of doesn't matter that much. But again, this does show even if he does get pressure, he'll find ways to farm.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it, right? Because even before, when Benny Cutie was leading in terms of that gold, honestly, Chico wasn't far off. He was only behind like 100 or 200, even in a bad scenario, bad decision. But right now here, the Lord is going to push in the top lane. All resources are up, except Yums. He doesn't have that flicker.
Right now, honestly, Todak, you want to go in, but you got to be very, very careful. Yawi.
Looking for a kick, finds one, but he's very low himself. Arguing the answer from Sanji, Minoan Fury, quelling the aggression, the punish, and Benny Cutie takes to the skies. Yum's still alive. Benny Cutie might get punished here. There's the knockup. Not enough damage. Caught easy. Takes down Yum. Moon falls as well. Look at me. Chico guys wants to penetrate. They heavy spin, push and rival underneath the tier 3 turret. That's double kill. 440.
Yeah, but again, you guys was able to take like, hold on, 1, 2, 3. 3 turrets, 4 turrets there, honestly. So right now, Todak is still in a pretty okay spot, but that was a very bad engage because honestly, Yums can't frontline now. The front line has to be Rival. Rival has to be in front. He has to soak up a lot, and then the rest has to fall back. Right now, Chico guys, he does not have to purify. He has to be careful.
No.
Very low. Chico guys bursted. Oh, forced the BMI on out. Got that burning sensation on him off of Sanji's G-dubs. And now, all of the map is looking red once more. Echo claps back.
This is what I'm talking about, right? Every moment we see that Todak is getting ahead, gets the better trade, somehow it's always Echo just fighting back, punching back, and we can even see this in the instant replay.
Yeah, looking at this situation, Rival is in a pretty good situation for him to do a lot for the team. But Moon, he just doesn't have enough space because the Lilia works the best when Lilia is not touched. In this situation, everyone wants to touch the Lilia.
You know, I can argue that a little bit, right? Because Lilia, sure, she has lower HP than the rest. She's bad with range. But the two things that she has, one is really good fast clear. Unfortunately, we did not see that in that early stage of the game. It felt like Sanji was still winning that 1v1. But the second thing is vision. You talked about vision in that previous team fight where Todak was able to get a little bit of an advantage. And the fact is, Moon's skill too can open those bushes and prevent Yaoi from going in for, you know, just, what do you call it when you go from the back?
Make sure the good flank.
Yeah, doesn't go for a good flank.
Flank is also part of the steam.
Oh, really? Oh, nice. But now, speaking of nice, Lord has been started for members of Todak have already shown their faces. Yaoi still invisible to the team. I kind of feel like looking at Sanford, Sanford is probably the one we gotta pay attention to.
It's the Y bush that Yaoi is calling home for now. The only one hidden as well is Yums. And he is now in the presence of Echo. Lord here at a fourth of his health. Sanford playing footsies, count easy. Rival, watch the retribution. It's Sanford who stars it. What's going on? Heavy spin by Count Easy. Use to disengage. That's 4 members crashing down on the goat. They're answering over. Sanji is going to be next. Easy falls. Momo gets punished. Benny Cutie gets 1. Sanji survives. Look at Rival. Benny Cutie and Sanford backing out.
All right, 1-for-1 trade, Momo for Carl Teasy, but Echo gets the Lord.
Sometimes it feels bad to be, you know, correct because somehow I kind of felt that Sanford was the one going to make the play and he made the play. He got the Lord. Now the Lord is there. Kind of feel like Todak can't clear it up. And if we're looking in the map, Chiku is trying his very best to stay away from his team.
Yeah.
You guys can go 4v5, right? I mean, you guys will be fine.
They could actually do this, right? But the problem is Carl Teasy hasn't spawned yet. So as he spawns, he should meet Chiku there in that base. And you can see that Sanford is trying to buy time for Carl Teasy with the wall placements that he's doing.
Yep, RWM set up by Sanji. That's the Luminous Lord crashing on. Gonna barrel away at this inhibitor down bottom, and Yums gets trampled on through. Momo gets his ult off though, taking down Sanji. 1-for-1 trade so far. Look at Rival.
Oh my God.
Easy's clearing. Can he though? That's the battle. Rival goes down. 2-for-1 so far. Benny Cutie does not have his ult, but he takes down Moon underneath the base just the same. Now Yaoi gets sent back home as well. He gets immortality pop. And now it's a 2v1. Chico guys showing some dominance up top.
Yeah, he doesn't have minions though, right? Carl Teasy running straight for it, trying to buy some time here. But is this possible? Can he do it?
It's going to be very difficult because everyone else
Oh my God, bottom side.
Oh no!
Watch the base. Watch the base. It's just Chico guys left.
Oh my god.
Oh,
The back
no,
door
not like
of all
this.
back doors.
Not like this.
The minions do
No,
take them
my
Sanford.
God. Like this.
Benny Cutie, of
No.
course he does. From Manila to Jakarta.
Kamayum!
To Phnom Penh. Not here, says Todak. Not today, Benny.
No way.
One more. Shut down.
Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game on our hands. Todak, Chiku, they go in for that backdoor play. Echo trades it back, almost gets it. But Benny QT gets just wiped out by Yums. Yums saved that game.
Okay, this is one of the closer knockout fights
Look
we've
at the
had so far.
Windsuckers.
And now, let's see. Sanford is going to come up. Benny Cutie is going to come up as well. Is Todak going to force this?
Oh,
Are they really going to
no.
force this? No. Chiku guys is far away. If they went in, maybe, but no.
Oh,
They want the Lord.
14 seconds though on Benny. That was
Very
a close
Woo.
call for Echo.
That was a
But-
close call for Todak.
LaFell
They
is
fought
awake.
both.
LaFell is awake.
Oh, dude.
And look
back.
at just like, there's literally no goals difference right now.
Oh,
Things
no.
have just leveled out, but
Wait.
with the way that they've
No,
set
Todak
up,
got this, Todak got
Todak
this.
has the better setup right now.
Yep.
Todak got this.
We're going for the blitz. They are on the scene at first. Rival already
Oh, yeah, we're
spends
coming.
the appraiser's wrath. Here comes
No,
the
no,
heavy spin. Caldisi gets knocked out, knocking them all out of the pit. And who got it? Chico Guys knocks out Caldisi. Chico Guys scores! Down goes Sanford as well. Momo pops the vengeance. Sanji falls. It's just Yaoi left. The playmaker. The lone survivor.
No way. One versus all here. Leo, LaFell.
They can end this, they can end this.
This could be it for the Orcas. This could be a 1-for-1.
This is difficult. Acho is not meant to defend this way. He gets popped. It's a wipeout. Todak evens the score. 1-1.
Wow.
Let's go. Not a 3-0.
Finally.
99%.
Finally, in the knockout stage, we see a bit of a fight from a team. This is Todak scoring a game against the world champions. This is a big deal.
You know what? Thank goodness they banned the Yuzong. The Yuzong would have been a big problem in that game number 2. I gotta say, man. But here's the thing. Chiku so far, 100% or a very high percent win rate on the quad.
Yeah.
At one point, he's not gonna get this quad.
There's something with game Dua. Game 2.
Two.
Todak seems to always just come back online and buy out.
Dude.
It is also the club.
I'm speechless, man.
So, just no Claude for Chiku starting from now?
I have
Is this a trend that we're going to see these teams go for when they go head-to-head against Todak? Because, honestly, that looked like Echo's game to win.
You know what? Here's the thing. Like I said, for this game, they gotta go macro.
I mean,
Todak did macro.
they did.
They sacrificed their HP to make sure that they kill the minions to make sure they get objectives. Isn't that right, Wolf?
That is very true. And what I want to take note, by the way, is that you guys, both of you, LaFell as well as Eternal, you mentioned something about Chiku should start 0-2 and then he turns on. It's like he purposely
Yeah.
He gets turns
Don't
on
top
after
lane.
0-2.
He needs it.
He needed 0-2. It's not an item timing. It's not a power spike. You have to start 0-2. And that guy is the MVP. 2, 3, and 8.
He forgot where his base was.
Silver. 2,
The-
3, and 8.
The
Oh,
lo-
he's an MVP, actually.
Dude, the Lord was pushing in. 4 members of Echo pushing in. And he's like, I'm staying in the base.
But-
I'm staying in Echo's base.
But yes, silver medalist.
Silver medalist. That is actually true, by the way.
So, Todak has been able to do this against 2 PH teams.
I
Yep.
can't believe it.
2 world champions.
2 world champions, by the
Wow.
way. The world champion, you know, what the hell?
The 1v9 hero.
Kingslayer, the 1v9 hero. Yeah, Chico, guys, I am in disbelief. But what I do want to take note is that there's a little bit of merit that we should give to Yums. There's a massive play that he did in the mid lane during a Lord team fight where he was able to get what Benny as well as Sanji perhaps. And then he was the one who actually defended. We are going to see through the highlights. Talk me through this, LaFell. What should we be looking at?
We should be looking at how
The
Todak-
0-2 play.
I would say the timing between minute 4 up until minute 9. You could kind of go for suicide plays. You just go in. Even if you die, as long as you get the first tier turrets. Because at that point, you will have enough vision to actually move for a more risky play or a better flank. So I kind of feel like those timings, it's fine even if you sacrifice yourself. Because at that
God dang it. Being able to make a comeback from that kind of game. Echo was dominating pretty much the whole time. It changed from that one. It suddenly changed from that one clash on the Lord. Man, props to Todak. I know, right? Being able to, it's kind of more amazing because it's a comeback from a game where they were being dominated. Was where did Echo loosened up on the later part of the game? Yeah, definitely kudos to Kodak. So it's 1-1. It can still go to anyone. The recall spam revenge. Yeah, claps to Todak, man. Especially, it was really close. Because even after they won their first match against on that Lord, Siko being able to take not only on Akai but on Cho as well. Well, his teammates were defending the base. Yeah, it was kind of crazy for Siko to take on Akai and Cho both at the same time. If Grak, I didn't exactly. I was looking at the top lane at Claude and Akai and Cho. What exactly happened to Grak? Really, Grak's fault? I didn't see that. Jacob Watsons, what's up, guys? So, anyways, props to Todak giving us a show. Not going down easy, man. Todak saying we are not going down that easy, but next game. Disconnected, reconnected. Are we still live? I thought Akai would be enough to stop Siko, to stop Claude. That Claude's great. Nerf one. Claude's usually good with split push. Same thing happened on Blacklist. Blacklist also lost because of a split push coming from a Claude. I would smash Balmond, man, if I was a girl. I wish they will show a replay on that. What happened to Sanji Grak? No, I think Claude's just fine. Oh, that was when they were pushing on the. Oh, when 1-1 almost got the base. Was that it? Yeah, that was also so close. Good thing they were able to crowd control 1-1. That knock up. Was that one more hit, right? One or two more hits on the base. Well, they couldn't have foreseen that though. They couldn't have foreseen that scenario. Oh snap! We're gonna have to listen on this one, guys, because it's Mara again with a brand new outfit, shining, glittering outfit of Mara We're gonna have to listen to Mara on this one first. I don't have the energy to simp right now.
Hajin.
You're Hajin.
My name is Manford.
Manford.
Yes.
Manford. Okay,
Manford.
we have Manford in here. My gosh, what did you guys think about game number 2? Because I'm kind of sweating from that one.
Go. For me, like, it's really like.
It's like beating so
Beating
fast.
so
It's hard.
fast. Yeah.
Is it still beating fast right now?
Yeah,
It is. What did you think about that?
In the Philippines, we have a
God dang it, Mara, touch me instead. She touched that guy. She should be there. So touch my chest instead, Mara.
To do for game number 3 because it's 1-1 right now. You being the expert, the golden medalist,
Yeah.
what do you think Todak needs to do?
I hope Toda that like started the engine already because that the first game they just warm me up.
They were just warming up.
Yeah.
So they were just playing with Philippines.
So like not like okay, I need to know what hero they're using. So like okay, we should ban this that.
Testing the waters
Yeah.
before they see the world. What was happening with Echo?
You know what? I wish Todak good luck because they are gonna need more luck to win the next few games.
Hey. ខាង Echo មិនណយទេណាប៉ុន្តែខាង Todak ក៏មិនណយដែរហើយលើនេះយើងឃើញហើយថាខាង fan Todak គឺគាត់បាននិយាយថាការឈ្នះលើកដំបូងគ្រាន់តែជាការ warm up តែប៉ុណ្ណោះមិនមានជាបញ្ហាគ្រាន់តែជាការលេងដើម្បីកំដរតែប៉ុណ្ណោះហើយលើនេះគឺ Todak បានដាក់មួយវិញហើយមួយស្មើនៅជុំទី2ហើយជុំទី3នឹងទៅយ៉ាងណា Okay so do you believe that will happen in this second match that Echo and Todak will win this. I mean, the Todak will win the Echo.
That's right. What do you think is going to happen in match and third the game? Okay, what's going to happen?
For me, maybe it's already. I talked about you earlier. I just heard Echo early. Echo, go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He's saying they can't find it.
No,
Okay,
he's saying
okay.
that if you're gonna say echo, the sound fades
It
out.
fades out.
It fades
Yeah,
out.
right.
Can no longer hear.
Right. But today, the first team that will fade out is Todak.
Oh, is that right?
Nah, it's not right.
Not true.
Because this is third match, so we will see who
Right.
is disappeared in this match.
All right. Look at your logo. Look at Todak's logo.
Okay.
That's a foreshadowing of the number of wins that you're gonna get for the next few games. Look at the logo.
Look at the logo.
Look at that.
It's a zero.
It's a zero.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God, Repo, are you okay with that? It's a zero.
No
That's
more
the
wins.
But it's already one though. They're trying to trash talk each other, but with a language barrier, so it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to. Let's listen.
Oh,
He will stop the orcas.
I felt that. I felt that.
Stop the
I felt that.
orcas.
Mara,
Oh.
I think the tension is very high right now. I can't say anymore because now we can see that the logo របស់ Echo គឺ zero ប៉ុន្តែរបស់ Todak វិញគឺដាវតែម្ដងចាក់ទម្លុះបេះដូងតែម្ដង It's so មិនហើយឥឡូវ fan របស់ Todak មិនបានស្ងាត់ជ្រាបយ៉ាងសូមសម្លេងឲ្យ Todak មួយមក Wow, it's not bad. The fan of Todak here is crowd.
Okay. How about they're trying to hype up Todak.
Alright,
We need to
alright.
hype up the fans of Echo.
All right.
Manford, go ahead, Manford.
You guys know this. Echo loud. One more time. Echo loud.
Echo proud. Oh, can you beat that?
Why not? Sure, for sure. Okay, let's go on stage. Rock it!
Okay, for Todak fans. Okay, are you ready? Todak!
Wow! Okay, how about let's do this? We're gonna go, you're gonna go, and then we're gonna go. And we'll determine who has the louder fans! Alright, Manford, let's do this!
One more time.
One more time,
One more time.
Here we go! Echo loud!
Todak!
Echo loud!
Echo Brown!
Todak! Whew. Now we gotta settle this inside the land of dawn, so we're gonna go back to the casters to see the world.
Thanks so much, Mara Ravi, of course.
And there we go. Just like that, no more Mara. Mara. Hey guys, what's up? Nom nom. So yeah, it was pretty much tied, right? 50-50. What will you guys scream if you were there? Will you scream for Echo? Or will you scream for Todak? What the heck they're making? Why do you like Mara so much? I don't know, I'm just simping on anyone actually. If they show me some of the fans, we can simp on them instead. Yeah. I probably have the blood of Sanji. We probably have the Sanji's blood on our veins. Just simping for any hot babes. Because of the nom nom nom. Where were you watching? I was watching actually on Mara's legs. I didn't even see Manjin and the other guy. I was just focused. Where's Mara now? They're in Cambodia. What's Mara? Mara's the name of that hot babe, the interviewer. Leave Siko useless with Claude. Elgin was focused. Kuya, paano pa kaya sa M5? I know, right? M5 is gonna be full of hot babes. Imagine if there's a tournament where hot babes are the players. Oh snap, that's bad. We're gonna sexualizing. Live stream with the boys when? Me and the boys live stream every Friday playing rank on Mythical Glory. Except for today because MSC. But we usually go live playing rank games with the boys. 3-man with Ayok and Dang. Is the official live so toxic? It's the same thing that happened on the M4. A lot of people were actually watching on our live because that was back on M4. It was reaching around 2,000 viewers. Right now it's just 300 plus or 500. Back on M4 though, a lot of people were switching on the restreamers because the official live stream was too toxic. A lot of Echo suddenly 68%. You suddenly got lowered. I will smash Balmond, man. I will smash Balmond if I was a girl. If I was a girl though. SIM card. Should add more female commentator and female. Oh, here we go. Drafting phase. We're gonna shut up and this is gonna be intense, guys. Was that just a lucky break for Todak? Or do they really deserve the spot? Is Todak gonna be the one facing off Blacklist or Burn? Let's find out. Max plays, what's up?
Game number 3, we can assume that the blue side is the priority for both teams after games 1 and 2, and indeed it will be Echo choosing that once again. As the rule states, the loser of the previous game will decide which side to start on, and it's Joy as the first pick of Echo, together with the same match of game number 2 from both teams.
Do you think it's gonna just be an endless cycle
Endless
of like
cycle of
first pick,
Yeah, maybe.
second pick,
Pretty
first
much.
pick, second pick?
Are we back to blue wins? Because again, after day 1 of knockouts, we were close to 50-50.
Like first pick.
See value in me?
Well, one thing that we know for sure is that a Ferdinand is still an important stock for both teams. Going to be picked up by Todak. Seems like
Do you want to take the quad here? Or
Claude
the E?
early.
I mean, if you don't, maybe, right?
Yeah, it's the thing, right? Echo is not a team that will. Well, actually, Echo is a team that will pick that out.
Yeah.
Think about
I
it.
would rather betray the
Or you
Yuzhong
counter it.
than let the
You
world
snag the
betray
Yuzhong.
me.
You also counter marksman in general.
Yep.
And you're comfortable with this. Great answer coming up from Todak.
Right now, even though the Fovius has been banned, do we really feel like a 1-1 will be here? Yes, we do. All right. Well, thanks for answering the question.
Yeah, that's an instant pick
Yeah.
onto the armor, but it's no longer at 100%.
No.
Now that they lost that previous game.
Wait, do you pick up the Faramis now if you're Todak? It's great versus the 1-1 in general. It's great with
Faramis
the
or Eve?
Fredrin. Okay. Or just the Claude.
That too. Actually, that might be perfect.
That might be the top one
I
on the
think,
priority.
I think they'd like the Claude more.
Okay.
They won with the Lilia. They don't mind.
Yeah,
That's
true.
very, very true. And we're just waiting for it to be picked up. Then, if you do pick up the Claude, you already have the Yuzhong. Now you maybe just ban out something like a Lolita, perhaps, or maybe the Lapu Lapu, which is the other, explainer that can take out the Claude easily. These are the options that can be done by Todak. And it feels like Mr. LaFell himself feels confident that this will be a Claude.
Claude? It is Claude.
It is
There you
Claude.
go.
It is Claude.
Is banning.
As
It's
we
just
say
how
it
it goes.
Yeah, as we say it, he comes up. I mean,
Yeah, you're right.
at this point, I kind of feel like everyone is screaming Claude. Do not go for the Harry. And now, Art of Thievery. Chico guys is 3 out of 3 with Claude with 19,000 average.
Wow.
Turret damage,
Yeah.
tower damage, building damage, structure damage.
Yep.
The push potential
Push
from
potential.
the Chiku, right? That's what he's going for more when it comes down to the Claude. And we see that actually being the defining factor for Todak in these really difficult matchups.
Yep.
But coming to the second phase, right, Wolf?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think that you just prioritize taking out the killers for the. It's the choice.
in the world.
Wow.
Now they
Respect
don't.
Yaoi.
Now they don't release it. But the respect comes from Echo. Very, very quick on the bans of the Minotaur. Knowing Echo though, Leo, how do you close this out? Do you get an assassin for Mr. Kaltizi himself? Just settle for a defensive hero for
Okay.
Yaoi?
We might even be looking at Kaltizi here already.
Horology is my
He might be
calling
playful to pick up the
Oh.
Val in the jungle, but
Okay.
something tells me closer to an Akai can be picked up here. I think I like that more, maybe even a Martis. Because again, there is a Fredrin on the other side.
That's right.
Dora could pick that up as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the Akai, because maybe Yums could use the Akai
That's
because
right.
the Diki has been banned, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of good just to take it away.
Yeah.
So, Rival and Kaltizi are now still contesting.
Yeah. Maybe
Are
they'll be even the last pick. Yeah.
Are we not feeling the Lolita right now for Todak? Is that not something that Yums is comfortable on?
Yeah, he can. I mean, sure, why
Yeah.
not?
I
it's
value
just that
it on Echo more though.
There's no room for the Akai on Rival. There's a Fred.
No, I mean like Akai roam on Yums. Yums
Yeah.
using the
Right,
Akai.
right,
That's
right,
what I
right.
mean.
Steal. All right.
Oh,
My domain.
that is very interesting. Now Echo, do they look for an Akai this time, especially with this composition coming from Todak? And there's that option as well to go for the Lolita that Eterna has mentioned. Instead,
Kufra.
Kufra from Yaoi
Your team
and the
is
Akai.
picking.
All right, Todak. They are looking for potentially a mid lane and a roam, N/R roam, so that you flex this Kadita. Faramis is open.
Faramis is open.
Is that a Yums hero?
He can use it because the thing is, Yums, his origins, he is a jungler. He is a damage-oriented kind of player. It's just that going to Toda, he had to go to the roam position. So if needed be, he can even use the Fanny roam.
But it goes
The
against...
Fanny roam.
Not this game. I don't think this game.
Not
you know.
here.
I was about to say Eve Rome.
Eve roam, yeah. Eve roam.
Yeah.
Probably
Eve roam.
100% win rate, yeah?
Yes.
Eve roam, probably, yeah.
Still.
Eve roam.
Yeah, Eve
Okay.
roam.
Double mage.
Okay. When you go up against a team like Echo, you really have to dig deep on your bag of tricks. This time, Eve, it's a comfortable pick. As you would say, you're very confident with it.
I tried it.
You tried it. Did it work well for you?
I win, so that's
Well,
good.
Let's
I
see
don't-
if that will work well with Todak, though.
Yeah,
As we know, he had
I don't
to-
understand it though, right? Eve Rome. Do you build damage or do you build defense?
Start off, you could go for the Brute Force Breastplate, and then you see how it goes. You could go for damage, honestly.
Well,
It's like a Valir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, let's not wait any longer, though. Eternal maybe will be the ones to take us through game number 3.
Man, game number 3. This is going to be interesting. Already 1-1. Can Todak lead the series here in this best of 5? We are about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the land of dawn as we enter game number 3 between Todak and Echo.
Right now, let's confirm it again. Yes, it is going to be Yumes on that E for now. Sanford going very aggressive onto Momo. Momo already using the healing spell. So for now, again, not a lot is going on here. Yaoi managing to get Yumes, but should be fine in the early stage of the game.
You can see already a lot of respect coming through, right? You can see 2 Purifies once again, but this time it's for Yumes and Chiku, realizing that Moon is going to need that Petrify to get in those pickoffs on the board.
Right now, looking into the situation, Sanford moving quite early here. I think they know Sanford is going to be there. So it looks like Echo for this game, maybe they want to build up the tempo a little bit faster, making it so that Toda, this time, they're going to go down fast, same as game number 2, but a lot more is going to get capitalized because looking at the movements, never mind, they're going back into their lanes. I think they're predicting Toda was going to move faster, but Toda's like, nah, we just want to farm.
Okay, we'll see. So far, it seems like that has been the case. But this matchup, once again, right? Benny Cutie as well as Claude. In the previous game, we saw that Benny Cutie had a little bit of an advantage when it comes down to that 1v1. But Chico wasn't far behind. You can see maybe they're trying to make it a little bit more uneven as we see the rotations from Yaoi, focusing more onto the top side, putting more pressure, and you can see this already coming through.
But Yumes is there as well, probably just to provide vision because, again, yes, Chico guys, I would say he lost a lot of those 1v1s, but this matchup he played before, so perhaps this time he has a better understanding of how Benny Cutie would be using that 1-1, and now looks like the turtle has spawned.
Headbutt right into Momo. Carltese saving that heavy spin for the turtle take. Here comes the Black Dragon 4. Momo obliges. He's drawing a line. Does he see Yaoi? Still stretching, goes for the jump, no one home. Here comes Sanford, looking for that old heavy spin plus the retribution. RWM coming in from Yumes. No one home. That's a 4v4 engagement leading to nothing for Todak.
Echo is going to be able to get all on the board here in the first stages of the game, but this is the thing, right? Todak has drafted themselves in a way that, sure, they do have a team fight because they do have the artillery coming in from Yumes and the real-world manipulation, but they need to be able to prioritize and utilize Moon to do more on the board, right? Make these things uneven, because in a 5v5, I feel like Echo has more AoE damage, and therefore in team fights, it would give Echo a bit more to play around with in comparison to Todak.
Carltese still secures the most turtle in the tournament with a total of 20, while Wise is falling behind with 15. And the thing is, for that turtle fight, I kind of feel like if Momo had more HP, he could have done a lot with it. But the fact that he entered the fight with like, what, 40% health left, Toda kind of made the cause like, okay, let's not force this.
And that's what makes this draft or game as a whole odd for Todak. It's the least langgar lineup I've seen in Todak's hands in a while.
But I kind of feel like they can. The moment that Momo starts having a good play is going to be looking very, very good for now. Again, the main idea is to be very, very careful. Chico guys here in front. Moon manages to get.
This is dangerous. Benny Cutie about to get popped. Does survive. Here comes Carltese and Yaoi. Heavy spin plus bouncing ball in. And they're going to feed him up to Sanji. Can he get it? No one home. That was an interesting engage. I wonder what both teams were thinking.
I kind of feel like that was kind of good coming in from Moon, wanting to get the kill, but again, the built-in Purify managing to get out of it, and Moon as well saving his first kill to make sure that he doesn't get caught by that Kai, managing to purify himself out of there. So for now, Toda and Echo, I almost want to say both of them are being a little bit more passive.
You're right, there's a lot of natural purifies going on, but now Momo, Black Dragon form, 2v1. He's down to a fifth of his health. Does get on out of there. So it's Sanji's turn. Here he comes. 40 going in. Taking down Momo. And now San Duo showing themselves up in this second turtle take. Going in over to Carltese.
Yeah, beautiful. Just zoning coming in from Echo, right? They were able to get a kill onto Momo as well, so it did give them an advantage in that team fight. But Chico.
Wait. Oh, that was close. One more weakness point there.
Yeah, honestly, he used the Purify to clear himself of all of it. Now, looking at the itemization here, Chico guys does have the Demon Sword. Trojan side for Benecutie. Now, Carl TZ as well as Yawi is there. Humes did not get caught.
Oh, you're right.
What am I right about?
I was like thinking, and I was like, Purify doesn't just counter Yawi, it also counters Benecutie as well. So here we go.
Moon looking to burst down Carl DZ. Rival misses a taunt on the Akai. And that's another disengage unless Todak wants to force it. Bouncing ball by Yawi. Not gonna find him.
I kind of feel like they can't force it just because Moon already used his ult. If he did have it still, they probably would have gone for it. But again, in this game, it's much slower. 5 minutes in, you guys was able to dodge Yawi there. A good jump, but a good engage as well.
Moon. He burst in. He's burning. Sanford looking to finish. RWM by Humes. Carl DZ with a heavy spin. Look at the back line. Benecutie and Sanford want to take him down. And now Fraser's trapped. Carl DZ very low. Look at Sanji. He goes down. Momo, the original dragon, takes him. Now Carl DZ goes as well. But Benecutie, he's not done. Can he take to the skies? Baguio Airlines waiting to take off. One-way ticket to Nam Pen and a double kill.
Yeah, 2 for 3 trade in that engage, and it is going to favor Echo a little bit more, especially that those kills were given to Benecutie, the hero, the player. I mean, that you don't want to feed in the gold department. You can already see the difference between the 1-1 and the Claude.
For now, everyone. Oh, actually, Rival has a small lead in terms of gold against his opposition against Carl Easy, but again, it's not that much for now. Yawi is starting to turtle. Based on that fight just now, I kind of feel like Todak was also testing the waters. Same with Echo. They want to see how much damage they can really deal with each other. And I kind of feel like looking at how they played now, Momo was surprised.
That's another jump in. Coming in from the playmaker. Benecutie looking for one more. Not gonna need the jump. Takes down Momo and that tier 1 up top. And now Carl DZ heavy spin. Spots 2. Rival Hume spaced out. Yawi looking for the jump. Turtle reset here. Sanji maintaining the perimeter. Where's the rest of them? Down bottom! Chico guys in Moon trying to take down 40. He gets out.
People like to call the Joy as a distractor hero, right? And that's exactly what he was able to do there in the bottom side. They made things a little bit too unequal for Todak. And Echo was so confident that they didn't even send Benecutie to the turtle because they knew they were able to win it 2v2. And Sanford just being that. Look at that.
Yeah, right now we can definitely see that Echo, I kind of feel like they've gotten the trend, not just going up against Echo, but in general, Todak is not doing that well for now when it comes to fighting in those neutral objectives. Right now, Momo is kind of pressured just a little bit here, but it looks like Momo wants to go in. Moon did not catch anyone out, but Yawi had to use the flicker.
Watch out for those odd angles. I think that's one way Todak can kind of rubber band their way into a mid-game power spike. And that's what we saw in game 2, but more in the ultra late game. I'm hoping we don't get there because again, Echo learned. I think Echo knows. Echo learned their mistake there. Oh, there's a jump in. Yawi for the stolen RWM. Moon pop, just like that.
And that's just the instigator that Echo have successfully eliminated from the side of Todak. They're gonna put their focus now on the bottom lane, looking for more objectives on the board and see how these just really tie to one another.
Oh, Sanford waiting, but again, not enough to take down Chico guys. Sanford finds Rival, but again, so far, looks like both teams, if they can get a clean fight, they're not gonna go for it.
Sanji already picked up that Lightning Truncheon, right? So expect more damage coming out from him. That should be the COD and the Lightning duo. But in the bottom side here, once again, this is it. Echo, they're just looking for more objectives on the board. They don't necessarily want to go for an engage so far because they know maybe in a 5v5, it's a little bit too difficult considering that what Moon just did in that previous team fight.
Right now, honestly, looking at Todak, they're not moving together. Even though I would say that draft kind of works well if they want to move together. Yawi goes in.
Pulls the trigger, goes in for the jump. Momo answers back. Rival pop by Benecutie. The RWM still sniping away. Humes goes down. Momo runs away. Sanji showing his Black Dragon this time around. The heavy spin, pinning down Moon. 3 for none. Echo take them all down. Now in mid. Oh, even Sanford couldn't. The vengeance plus the ult from Sanford. Thank you very much.
That sucks.
That was almost a wipeout.
That sucks though, right?
You know what? As a Malaysian, yes, I do agree. But again, in that kind of situation, Echo played it so well. Thought I was ready, but at the same time, they weren't. They know a fight was going to happen, but they weren't sure how Echo was going to approach it. And the way they approached it, I gotta say, they staggered the damage as well as the crowd control very, very well, making sure that, okay, we focus one, and then the other, and then the other. We make sure whoever has the potential to outplay this won't have the time to do it.
That's why they split things up, right? They make things a little bit too messy for Todak in all these team fights and all these, I wouldn't even say team fights because they're not 5v5ing. It's more as skirmishes for the moment. Now 8,000 gold lead. Benny Cutie has a prolific roar.
He goes in again. Just like that, Echo showing what this 8K, 9K deficit does. They take down Rival and not a single move of retaliation coming in from Todak. Chiku falls as well. There's the punish. Going down, Sanford falls, but now they're inside the base. Echo are threatening a penetration, mid lane, top lane. Benny coming in Grand Theft Orange.
Right now, honestly, Momo, he can't take a lot of damage. We gotta look at this itemization after this. How much defense does he really have? Because honestly, going up against Benny Cutie has like 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, the Malefic Roar could be the final call because here, again, Momo has not completed an item just yet. Aside from his damage item, the Hunter Strike, I kind of feel like he's going for the Dominance Ice. He gotta complete that very, very quick.
I don't think he can, right? I mean, Wan's already on the Malefic Roar anyway, so that's just already penetration. It's like you're 2 steps ahead, basically, of your enemy at the moment.
Not to mention Moon and Yums, who are also struggling to build items. Heavy Spin catches Rival, changes pin code, changes zip code. On the way out, Benny Cutie takes the skies, keeping Moon alive, but just a little bit more. Momo sacrificed himself to quell this push, but only for a little while longer. There's a wave up top. Echo's gonna push in. Mid, gonna be next up on the docket. Todak knows that this is dangerous.
They gotta figure out a way, man. You gotta lock down Sanford one way or the other. I gotta say, this game much different just because this time it's not Yums getting caught out, it's Momo, and Momo without the defense, he can't do much as the Black Dragon.
10,000 gold lead. Sorry, I'm thinking about this. This is looking insane as the real world manipulation gets opened up again here.
Here comes the aggressor. Sanji uses his IMU to help open up that push. No inhibitors left, no more turrets left for Todak. It's a bare base.
That's the thing, right? Because as I was thinking about it, Yums has the real world manipulation. I feel like that's an edge that Todak has over Echo, but Echo has the Valentina. So even if you think Todak has the high ground, Sanji can just go for the exact same thing, and whatever Todak has in advantage to Echo gets taken away.
Dominance Ice built onto Momo. Sure, the fact that Benny Cutie has the Malefic Roar kind of nullifies that, but the thing is, the effect from the Dominance Ice at least can slow down the attack speed, even for just a little bit. It is going to help out. For now, Echo definitely in the lead, but again, Toda, they've seen this happen before. Now Golden Staff on the Benny Cutie, this is very dangerous. 7-0 and 4 for now. Moon, if he can get a good catch, that's amazing. Because if he can do that, then maybe there's a chance.
So is Moon looking to get Benny Cutie? That's a lot of gold.
Honestly, Benny Cutie or Sanford, either, it's fine.
How do you do that as a Kadita though, right? Because usually Kadita...
Get lucky.
Flanks. I was going to say flanks.
All right.
Lucky works too.
I prefer to be lucky than good.
Okay, we'll see.
It's all about timing now as Echo marches on in. Lord comes through. Yaoi catches an ult. There's an up WM coming in from Yums. Moon falls. That's a Black Dragon dancing around, but Momo lands and gets taken down just as quickly. They're clearing the wave. Two guys taken out right outside their base, and now Yaoi's gonna fall here. Rival gets a kill, but then it's a wipeout just as quickly. Echo are sitting at match point.
The Orca strike back here in the 3rd game of the series.
And there we go, guys. Echo just being their usual Echo. Answering back, making sure this time that we did see less recalls, right? We did see, what did they even recall this time? No recalls from Echo this time. They were just out there for blood. Too bad though that Toda couldn't give us another surprise. It was a fun surprise in the 2nd game when they did a comeback. Everybody was up on their seats. But 3rd game, Echo just dominated. Ooh, is that a hot babe? I spot you, hot babe. Nana, what's up? What's up, guys? Golden Under Rowler. Oh, hot babes on the seats. Another one. Cameraman. Oh, snap. Yeah. Raise your arms more. Jiggle. Annoying dance. Nandito si Butters. Butters is here? Chill, bro. So, anyways. Where were we? Where were we? We got distracted, man. We got distracted. But anyways, good job for Echo. Less recalls, right? We didn't see much recalls. Or did we were simping, yeah. Mara Smash. I think that's a question that doesn't need to be asked. Well, hopefully on the next game, Todak will show us another good fight. Pwede ka mag-smasher pa sa ML Heroes. Bro, I have very low standards, man. I will pretty much smash anything. I'm not the person you'd want to play Smash or Pass with. I will pretty much smash anyone. What's your real name, bro? Elgin. Elgin is also our real name. Ooh. Oh, snap! Oh, snap! Benny Cutie! He was trash talking. Was that Oh. Trash talk. Because Siku was doing that all throughout, even on game 1. Kagura Smasher Pass. Like I said, man, I'm not the person you'd want to play with that. I will pretty much smash anyone. But the age gap, well, definitely. As long as it's legal, man. Lods, ano ng score? It's 2-1, bro. It's 2-1 in favor of Echo. Echo definitely was dominating pretty much even on the second game. It's just that Todak was able to make an insane comeback on the second game. But it was still dominated by Echo. Nami? Bro, Nami. Who will pass on Nami, man? Napakalutong nun. I will not dominate the whole team, but will dominate the whole hot babes on the air. Elgin is out cage. Anyways, let's get back and focus on Todak and Echo. By the way, the second match after Todak and Echo is going to be Onyx and Evos, which I think is going to be a competitive game. Even yesterday most of the games we've seen, most of the matches we've seen, usually was a one-sided domination. But I think Evos and Onyx is gonna be a different story. Those two teams are the ones who can actually answer back to Echo or Blacklist. So I'm excited to see who will come out on top on Evos and Onyx, so that they can give a challenge against Echo or Blacklist. You think Todak will ban 1-1 now? God Usopp smash or pass was too confident. I think I will pass on Usopp. I don't swing that way though. Tanksalot's still good. Yeah, Tanksalot's still good. They've only nerfed Tanksalot on advanced server. It's still not implemented on the regional server. Basically, the developers want you to stop using Tanksalot. That's why they're buffing the damage Lancelot more. Let me shooter. Elgin, are you married? Not yet. We have a fiancé though. We have 4 kids and a fiancé. Kasali ka sa KOL, yeah. Yeah, Golden. What's your name? Elgin is my name. Elgin, that's actually my real name. I don't know why I used my real name on my YouTube though. So 13 more minutes before the next game. Is the next game gonna be the last one? Or maybe Todak will be able to answer back. Lin, what's up, Lin? Lin. What's up, Lin? Elgin, do you think Amon was a bit too strong? That's why Munton nerfed him? Yeah, that's usually the reason why Munton would nerf heroes, because they were overperforming. Revamp Hanzo, yeah. We got a lot of forgotten heroes. Like we barely see Xborg now. Who else? Who else are the forgotten heroes? What the hell? I was pronouncing Elgin as Eline. Eline. It's Elgin. Elgin. Like my friends just call me Jin. Like Jin. Like Gin. Oh, that's something we can't deny, Kate. That's something we can't deny. They do buff heroes whenever they get new skins. I guess it's one of the ways to make sales, right? One of the ways to make profit. They will usually buff heroes that has new skins. I shouldn't be saying that though. Yeah, Hinebra. When will Hellcourt be back? I'm not actually sure, but hopefully soon, because we do miss Hellcourt. Oh snap, ROG7. Is that the ROG7? How much is the ROG7 these days? Probably crazy expensive. Jin Bilog, yeah, people used to also call me that when I was fat. When I was fat, people will sometimes call my friends. Some of my friends will call me Jin Bilog. The audacity, right? Still kind of fat though, but 80k. God dang it, 80k for a 80k for a phone. I will just use that to go on dates with hot babes. Tiger? What's up with Tiger? I'm seeing a lot of Tiger. What's with Tiger, man? Fat Jin now buffed. We're just 5 more minutes. Project next is making game better. Yeah. Wait. Elgin, anong merienda? I don't know, man. I'm just drinking lots of coffees. Jinray dating Marasun. Dating Mara. Oh, dating Mara. Elgin babaero. I just visually appreciate stuff. I usually... Oh, Daniel. What's up, Daniel? I usually just appreciate visually. I actually can't talk to girls. I'm too shy. I don't have the social skills to come up to a girl and talk. Hey, Elgin. Hey, Elgin, let's rank casters. What you say? Ooh, here we go. Is that another hot babe? Tiger Elgin. Shot na lang, Elgin. Yeah, Jin Pomelo. How long is your relationship, sir? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. How do you put your bet on? Oh, I'm gonna have to make another poll. Let's end the previous poll. What's this? Game 4, right? Game 4. Start. Oh, snap. Not Q&A. Wait. I'm gonna start the poll, guys. Game 4. Who do you think will win? Who do you think will win? Echo. Wait, I'm typing out the poll right now. What the heck? Echo or what's this? Todak. Which country is Todak from? The other guys were asking. Malaysian? Am I right? Correct me if I am wrong. Saver host, your wife better not see this stream. Nah, she knows I'm just joking, man. Because I usually just visually appreciate. I never act on my impulses. We just like to appreciate stuff. We just like to appreciate beautiful stuff. TDK for 5 games. Oh, snap. Really? Eve. Visually appealing. Some of the guys are saying that TDK is gonna make it up to game 5. Hi, Erin. How do you pronounce your name? Ban Elgin looking at hot babes. Bye-bye. BTK will win this. BTK is not here. Is Mova Zane also live streaming this event? It has to be painful for Mova Zane to actually, because NA is already out and Mova Zane's team was supposed to be the one who was gonna represent NA because they did win it. RSG Alpha Jungler Tank, but I think if it's gonna work, because if you're a 5-man team, a lot of unusual builds will actually work because it depends on your team play. That's why in 5-man teams on last one, like last time, Wise was using a Valentina jungler, so you can actually make a lot of weird builds work on 5-man teams. Leomord has potential. Yeah, Iron. Makers for MSC. PBA, if I saw that PBA is also now jumping into the esports business. A lot of people are now investing on the esports because it's where the money is. I think Leomord is for a bit of hybrid for Leomord, just so that you won't get bursted down. Leomord is very good with sustain. He gets his power from sustain and being able to trigger his passive. So you don't want to be easily bursted down with Leomord. That's why sometimes people will put a bit of defense items on a damaged Leomord. I mean, your sustain won't be. Oh snap! They're doing cocaine. Nah, that's just powder for smoother fingers while playing. Shout out Jin Bilog, Ahmad. BTK bout to Kyrie. Chonke. What's up, Muhammad El Tigre? You have a badass name. El Tigre. Jin Milo. Oh, here we go. Drafting phase. We're gonna shut up and focus on the game and see how the drafting pick comes out. Who do you think has the better draft? Tell us later after. Rebecca, what's up? Hi, Rebecca. I'm a boy. Here we go. Let's focus on the game.
By the losing team. So far in 3 games, that's what we saw, and now it is indeed gonna be the case. Same set of bans for Todak and Echo. Expect maybe the joy this time for Todak.
I think so. If they ban out the Kaja here, then they'll very lovingly go into the 3-team maneuver.
Okay.
The tic-tac Trevor trade, they don't mind it because they can win it.
I kind of feel like Kaja ban and then Joy ban because they always ban out the Phobias. But in this game, I kind of feel like Betty Cutie does not necessarily need the 1-1. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
Benecutie could go on the Beatrix and he will still be fine. So
Okay.
perhaps if you really want to change things up, you know.
So we're expecting Kaja here for Todak, and then for Echo, probably another Phobius.
Or they ban out the Joy and try to pick up the Kaja.
To me,
Your team.
fun is all
Or
that
maybe just
matters.
ban out the 1-1 and then
Time
don't
to
worry
drop
about
the
it.
beat
Oh
of the
no!
Joy ban.
Echo was on it.
They
Kaja?
know. Kaja is open. Is it the first pick Todak thing?
Yums, is Yums
Would
still
you
in it?
rather go Fredrin here if you're Todak?
I almost want to go Fredrin
Okay.
because the Kaja is an amazing hero, but there's options, you know.
Yep, there are options.
I am the power
Never
of
mind.
light
Kaja
and
first pick.
light.
All right.
Kaja first pick. What's your answer, Echo? There's the Valentina that they always utilize against this Kaja.
Yeah.
And the Fredrin is also
See value in
open.
me?
We can expect that as the first 2 picks
Fred
for Echo.
Tina or Fred Eve?
Oh, that's right.
I feel Fred wow.
Fredval, I do.
One or
I
the
do V.
other.
FV. Let's go.
The FV.
Yeah, FV.
Yeah, the FB.
Yeah.
The-
Because if you pick up the Eve, it's gonna be suppressed anyway. So
No, because if you pick up the Eve early, this time, yeah, Toda could pick up something like the Kadita to fight back.
Yeah,
And the thing is,
you're right.
if Toda eventually just pick up the Eve, you have an Eve yourself.
Oh wait, just the same. It's possible that it might even be Fred Medina.
Fred Kadita now.
No, but it's just
FV. All right.
We overthought it.
Yeah.
COD still is good for Todak. Then there's that argument that can be made that
Actually, here, Carry might be the,
yeah. There's an argument can be
Carry.
made for carry because it's a Kaja carry.
Yep.
Right. That could be the case. Then pick up the Eve, and your draft is pretty good. If you're Todak.
That's safe for Moon because there's not much room for the Kadira unless they put the Kadira in the Yaoi's
Yep.
hands.
So it's a carry Eve, the KY or the YK.
Why do we always want to acronymize?
Acronymize?
Acronymize all of
You
this.
pick your spots. That's what
Yeah.
makes it funnier.
Now
Not everything.
And tide wait for no one.
Oh, but no,
Oh.
the Matrix
We haven't seen Beatrix in a while.
But some instant pick. Just
You see-
quickly. Instant pick.
It's
Not even think about it.
You know that it's a counter. The Beatrix will suffer from this hero,
Yeah, true.
and then, of course, the general idea is that you kind of mess up the combo. If there will be a Kaja to jump into the backlines, stack, and then damage with the Beatrix, Yuzhong will be perfect. That's why the ban here instantly is Eve. We thought about this.
Yep. The anti-box.
The anti-box, I love the
They
the anti-box box.
That's right. They ruin it. They cut a line through it. How's Todak play? They're forced to play guerrilla tactics now.
Yeah.
Now, honestly, looking at the draft, what would be good for Moon? Because I kind of feel like now that you have the Kaja, now that you have the Akai, maybe you can force some fights out, but you need the damage. You need the follow-up, right?
The
Yeah.
burst.
So I'm not so sure what's the safest for Moon here, because if you pick up the Lilia is kind of safe. In terms of damage, not bad. Toda themselves, okay, yeah, because they have the
Beatrix
yeah,
anyways. I'm thinking Kadira actually, but it could be panned out.
Yeah.
Nope.
I was thinking of Karita as well, but
So you revert back to the Farsa, but Farsa and Beatrix both suffer from Yuzhong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just say mid is so tight right now? Like mid
Yeah,
is
I agree.
I don't want to say worst, but it's the worst lane to be right now. Like answers
Wait.
and threats.
Novaria is still open if you want to try
All
that.
right.
I don't think he has enough damage because you have to make sure your second skill actually hits.
It's an anti-synergy with everything
I
else
mean, yeah,
so
that's
far.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
It's too
Lunox?
much. Very slow though.
Yeah, so I'm thinking if somewhere along the rest of a Kagura even. If this will be an assassin pickup for Echo, which I think it will not be the case because they already have the Fredrin and they use on anyways. That could be the case.
Team is picking.
I don't know. Honestly, if you want to go for more just like less vulnerable type of mid laners, Lilia again is something that maybe Todak would want to go for.
It's gonna be very dangerous because again, I agree with Leo. I play mid as well. Not a lot of very good picks with
tight.
with what I already
Yeah.
have.
What if Echo picks up the Melissa so they kind of force the Farsa on Todak, and then when it's a Farsa Beatrix, it's very bad for their squad.
Yep. So you just choose the lesser evil, but it's still pretty bad.
It's still pretty bad against
Yeah, right.
Yuzhong. And of course the Valentina.
It's not just a normal Yuzong. It's Sanford Yuzong.
I've been
Oh,
It's
it's
SFYZ. I mean, where you
Yeah, you're right.
I say everything, right?
You're right.
Pretty sure Sanford's one word.
Okay, there's the carry. Is there a world where you go Hayabusa if you're Todak?
I think it's very hard just because of the Yuzong
Okay.
and Fredrin. It's very hard.
Okay, okay. So you really put this Akai on the jungle role.
Yeah, we're looking at the jungler.
Okay. That means you need
A mid laner.
a mid laner. Farsa, the Kagura, I feel like the Kagura is...
Moon has a Kagura.
Yeah, he can play a Kagura. He can play Kagura. Again, I'm thinking Lunox, but again, it's very dangerous as well.
Not possible for a Faramis pick.
Esmeralda Kag... Oh, you're right. You're right, actually.
Paramis actually
Lapu is also open for Todak.
Paramis Lapu.
Lapu Kagura, maybe? Novaria.
All right,
Wait,
they're gonna
wait.
try.
Natalia? Is this Natalia instant pick for Echo?
Yawi, Natalia Yawi.
Natalia Aoi?
He's gonna do it.
Dude, don't. Come on, man.
Or maybe an assassin.
Give us a chance, man. Come on.
You know, like, honestly, looking at Echo right now, they already kind of have an answer to the Novaria anyway, right? The Yuzong.
There's so many.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Natalia.
They wouldn't mind stealing Astral Echo
Wait,
either.
is Cho open?
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
They can go the boring route with the Cho.
Oh, it's boring.
It's
now.
boring.
You want to win, right?
Yeah.
You want to win, so...
And it's match point.
And it's match point.
There you go.
Okay.
Boring.
Justice
Nah,
in the
just kidding. This is definitely a stuff for Legend. So the classic combo was the Kaja plus the carry. This time it's one of the other classic ones, which is the Kaja plus the Beatrix. The way for you to kind of replicate that, it's either you go Valentina or the Cho with the Way of the Dragon, or maybe the Valentina copying the Divine Judgment. Clearly, Echo is really planned for this carry to be good and to deliver the kills to them. That is going to be the draft for potentially the last game of this series. But of course, Todak will not let that happen just easily. So, Eterna, why don't you take us to game number 4?
All right. And you know, on top of your point, there's also the Novaria and the Beatrix combo, right? So there's a lot of just combos, these sets that are coming out from Todak. They're going to be able to win it when it comes down to those pickoffs, but it could be a different story when it comes down to those team fights. And with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, potentially it could be the last game of the series if Todak can't force this out from the Orcas. And with that, let's begin game number 4 between both Todak as well as Echo.
Right now, I'm looking at my heart rate and it's pretty high. Speaking of which, right now, looking at the situation, we got to see how Humes as well as Moon is going to play this out, because there's always that potential of Novaria stealing away the buff very early on.
Yep, there's a lot that the Novaria puts on the table. It's just a matter of timing, and if Todak's communications are on point, especially now that their backs are against the wall.
True. And that actually is going to be applied in all these 3 lanes as well, right? So far, how is this Yuzong and the Lapu Lapu matchup going to look like?
Well, it looks like Momo is going to take a lot of damage, so I don't know how to follow up on that conversation now.
I mean, it changes at level 4, no?
Yes, definitely.
But, yeah, that's because Sanford used his full combo.
Yeah.
His level 2 combo.
Dude, again, that's pretty hard. Medicutie breaks the GPM high score again with 947 gold per minute last game. Rival is here to help out Momo. And now, again, so far, it looks like a lot of attention has to be given over to Momo. Momo needs the babysit for just a little bit. Sanford showing Momo not a good time.
And that's the question, right? Because right now, it's very different. When we saw those 2 lanes, it's usually in favor of Echo, but this time Todak does have a winning lane, which is in the gold lane. Do you think they're able to play around that, play around Chiku?
Honestly, I kind of feel like this is also a false sense of security, but because the moment Chiku tries to go for that trade, all of a sudden Yaoi is there. So even if you're winning the lane, you could end up losing just because all of a sudden Yaoi's a thing.
So it really depends on where Yaoi is situated on the map, right? Okay, but so far he's in mid. He hasn't really focused on the gold lane just yet. You can see that Echo, they're trying to play with their winning lanes, and here we go. So much action here in the bottom side, or what is going to be a lot of action in the bottom side, but actually no, yo.
It's a lot of action from Echo, and Todak understood that, you know what, they have such a great advantage in early, let's just give him the turtle. Clean take for Echo.
Sanford, man, this is the Sanford effect. The fact that once he opens the Black Dragon form, everyone's like, you know what, I don't want to mess with this. The guy is kind of strong on this hero, so we're not going to do much. For now, Chiku, guys, is able to win out just a little bit. But again, Humes and Yaoi. So both roamers have roughly the same idea, but Sanji is there. he could provide the backup that could change the tide. So looks like Todak, they're not going to go for it.
What are they going to go for here, right? There's not really any objectives on the map, but...
Look at the sandwich play. There's a kick on the Yooms, the first to fall. Echo draws first blood.
800 gold lead already here in the first 3 minutes of the game. And before the first turtle, right, everyone wanted to go to that level, that EXP, right, to get that level, to get that level 4, because both of these roamers are reliant on that. So far, there is a pick on to Todak, but what else can they utilize? Because like I mentioned before, there's not many objectives on the board just yet. Do they want to focus on pressuring the gold lane?
Honestly, at this point, I'm just looking at Yooms because Yooms so far has been quite a bit. Rival trying to set something up for his team, but could be very, very dangerous here now. Retribution used onto Rival as well. So far, this is a lot of nothing team fights. But Momo going up against Sanford, almost winning that 1v1.
All right, so it looks like Momo, as you mentioned, Eterna, that dynamic should change once Momo hits level 4. So I think it's closer to 50-50. And yeah, I have to note as well, the relative absence of both teams in the XP lane. If it's all about gold, then they've both decided, yeah, this is a gentleman's agreement, we're not going to XP.
Yeah, I kind of feel like at this point, for both teams, they're like going mano-a-mano. Yooms against Yawi, Sanji against Moon. Because I kind of feel like every single time they're targeting, they're targeting their counterpart. Because again, even from game number 1, Yawi, who are you catching? Yooms. Everyone's just like, yo, let's do 1v1, 5 different places.
And Yooms back on Yawi as well. So there's a little bit of beef there, but here we go.
40 going in deep, up top, Yooms gets the pull on the Benny. Rival with the heavy spin, gonna pin down Sanford. Momo gets the kill. Yooms though goes down. Taken out by Benny Cutie. That fight's still happening up top, but down here near the orange buff, Rival falls. Carl Teasy got his eyes on the orange buff, gonna steal it away.
2-for-1 trade, nearly 3. Oh, it could be 3 right now.
Chico!
Are they gonna go for it?
Gets taken down. Benny goes deep behind enemy territory, and all this while, by the way, it was started off by Echo taking second turtle.
Again, I gotta say, that was a very risky play going for those minions, but again, this is kind of like the Todak playstyle. It's like, yeah, I die, it's okay. I don't look at KDAs that much. And now, Rival and Carl Teasy again, mano-a-mano up top. Yooms gets caught again by Yawi.
Who the orange, the purple go to? All right, so at least Rival got his purple. That's not so bad. But given these movements in the jungle, that gold lane got popped wide open. Tier 1 goes down.
And that's not great, right? Because now, what we thought was a weak lane, what we thought Benny Cutie was playing weak side, he's been fed 3 kills already in the first 5 minutes of the game, and he already has his first item on the way to the second. Meanwhile, Beatrix still stuck at that.
I mean, ultra late game, Beatrix should have the advantage just because you have a lot of range as long as you can handle both Sanford as well as Yawi. Now, concealed play, Yooms. Will he go for Sanford right now? Sanford wants to fight back. He sees Chico guys, he sees Moon, he wants Moon.
That's a full combo set in by Sanford. Black Dragon form straight into 4. Let's see, Rival playing footsies. Astral Echo set out. Sanji catches that bolt. And now Yooms, the only one left forward. Divine Judgment. In comes Chico, looking for more. Not enough damage. Carl Teasy, the middle of 3. In comes the headbutt from Rival. No dice. But look at mid. Oh, all this time, Echo's buying time. Benny gets a push.
A little bit of miscom, I think, there because Yooms wanting for the cash, but I kind of feel like Chico guys, he did not have his ult ready. If he did, I kind of feel like that was a kill. The basic attacks, not enough just yet because Chico guys just has the Blade of Despair, which is great, but kind of great when you're using your ult. Basic attack for right now, with the deficit that you have, not great. 3.6k, 3.7k. Chico guys just needs a little bit more.
He needs a little bit more. His team needs to buy him a little bit more time, but that's the problem. Do they have enough time? Echo are playing the map exquisitely, right? Already getting that top tower as well with just how they were able to manipulate those side waves. Even in the mid, right? It seemed like Todak were hyper-focusing on the bottom lane, looking for that pick, like you mentioned before, but that actually just gave Echo the room and the space to go for another objective on the board.
Right now, look at Echo. They're clumped up together. Uh-oh. Moon giving just a little bit of vision, so they roughly understand that it's not a 1v1. Right now, there's 3 members there. Fredrin has to get his buff. Yooms, do you want to catch Yawi? Do you feel that vengeful?
The 4v4 just waiting to happen. Feel the
Fredrin.
tension. Rival spots Yawi. Heavy spin, forcing out a flicker. In comes Sanford. Watch Carl Teasy. Getting those stacks in, forcing out a flicker away from Chico guys. Hume already popped the conceal. No dice. Rival headbutts in. Spent his ult already. That's a false engage. And now look, it's Momo off camera. Up top, taking a tier 1.
Right now, looks like Todak, they're just trying to split. They're trying to find Yumes. Yumes able to dodge out of that. Yumes still has his Divine Judgment. And again, for now, it looks like both teams are trying to see who has the better trigger finger.
Okay, now in that trade, definitely worth it for Todak, right? Wait.
Yeah.
Flicker?
Dude,
okay.
If that was me, I would flicker
You'd
out.
flicker out too.
Yeah,
All right,
I
all
would
right.
flicker out because that was so scary.
All right, understandable flicker, but in that trade, I feel like Todak, they're finally trading back. They're finally pushing the punches back again, right? Because if Echo was able to get perhaps a pick at least onto one member in the bottom side, then it could be a worth it trade for them. But they weren't able to. Todak, they're trying to outsmart Echo at this point.
Yep, anything on the map is actually something Todak would like to get their hands on in the least amount of cost, right? So if Humes has to die, so be it. If Momo has to die, sure, but he hasn't yet. Rival, sure. So this is fine. I think Todak's map isn't very small as compared to what the gold lead might show. And I think Moon's Astral Echo's helping now. Lord started up at half health. Humes with that angle, going for the flank, spotted by Kaltizi. No one home, but wait, Benny Cutie versus Momo, forcing out a Bravest Fighter, forward flicker by the Storm, and Sanji with a heavy spin on Rival. Still yet to use his OG heavy spin, there's a knock-up, Chico Guide falls, 40 finds him, Humes falls as well, 2K for the Apex Predator, and now Echo on full swing, the aggression finds Moon, way of the dragon. Here's Rival trying to solve a losing situation, and that's a wipeout at 9:43.
We saw what Todak was trying to do. They're trying to split everyone up. They're trying to get into a good position to pinch Echo in. But the moment Benny Cutie found Momo, you do not have that flank coming in from the top side. And the fact that Carl TZ saw Humes on the bottom side, it made it so that that whole pincer thing, trying to box them in, it did not work out. Todak, unfortunately, Echo knew what was going to happen, and they stopped that. Prevention is better than cure.
For sure, they started that team fight already at a deficit, already at a handicap there, with the fact that he was already taken out before they went for it. And you can see Echo, once again, picking up the space here. Yaoi
gets a kick, and it's on Humes. Here comes Sanji. Rival took some time to get his purple. Humes is still alive. Watch how Momo and Rival draw a line. Heavy spin set up. Yaoi very low. Gets on out of here. They pop Rival. Sanji gets the kill. Todak are holding on. Lord has been taken down. Sanji with the flicker. That's 2K for him. Momo falls. Sanford with the Black Dragon form. Full on combo. Moon falls inside his base. And Echo get 3 for none.
10 minutes, 11 minutes, 10,000 gold lead. Luckily for Todak, they didn't have the waves at the right time. Todak were still able to clear that mid and that bottom side. Otherwise, this would have looked a lot different. Where did it all go wrong? Let's take a look at that again.
Again, the instant replay, unfortunately, we're not looking at the Lord fight. And here's, Yaoi was solo, but the fact that Rival, he tried to go in, Sanji pushed him away like the Beyblade effect happening. If it weren't for Sanji, I kind of feel like Rival was able to pin quite a lot, and Chico would have been able to deal out quite significant amount of damage. So the fact that Sanji was there, preventing Rival from making a play, that was big.
Now, another engagement. This is the right thing to do for Echo. They just push the advantage, force these engagements. They steal the orange away. And now Todak are forced to stay inside their own base.
Wow. Echo just completely dominating here in the 12th minute of game. And when we took a look at that replay, right, it was such an unfortunate Astral Sphere. It should have hit Yaoi. It was a few centimeters off in terms of that range. But later on, right, we're already 12 minutes in. Moon should be getting those items back. I'm curious to see how it looks like, because in the later stage of the game, that type of poke should be able to deter Echo's aggressiveness later on, right?
Moon needs 2 items, you guys needs 4. Going up against this composition, the fact that you guys can't deal out easy damage is quite a problem, because now Chico guys even has a Wind of Nature, so he can survive a little bit longer going up against Sanford. not going to survive quite well going up against Benny Cutie. Looking at the itemization here, Moon only has 2 items, which is strong, but going up against Sanji, 1, 2, 3, 3 items here. And the fact that there's a lot of penetration coming in from the Genius One as well as the Arcane Boots, Chiku won't be able to do well because he has absolutely no magic resist.
Oh man, and unfortunately Yaoi as well as Carl TZ already do. So
Benny Cutie is full item, by the way.
yeah, Novari needs at least penetration at this point, right? Divine Glaive or even the Genius One.
At this point, I kind of feel like, yeah, it's the Divine Glaive because Echo, their lineup is way too tanky. You got to stop Carl TZ and Sanford somehow.
I'm also wondering where Humes is right now. In this situation, 13 minutes in, 1-13, he thought of building the fleeting time first, plus a couple of baby armor items, baby sustain items. What was that? Was he thinking to go aggressive much faster than they're actually going now?
Yeah, but the thing is, he always get caught by Yaoi. Speaking of Yaoi now, he's in the front line. Sanford, Black Dragon form going in.
2 lanes pushed in, 2 lanes threatened by Echo. Lord crashing on through top lane, fully penetrated. Todak now has permanent damage on their hands. Now Echo might go ahead for mid. Mind you, some key ults have been spent.
Yeah, but the thing is, I kind of feel like Echo, they're not going to be too aggressive for now unless Yaoi has anything to say about it because Sanford, he doesn't have the Black Dragon form. Wait for that. Once he's on, then they might go for something.
Oh, they're not playing that top side?
Wait, a concealed play. They find the goat. Carl DZ with at half health.
Oh,
now
no.
they have isolated Chico guy Sanji with a heavy spin of his own. Double kill for Sanji. Humes is already out as well. Moonfall is just Momo and Rival left. Momo gets popped. Rival inside his base. What's he thinking? What's he gonna do? Echo has no waves in mid, but they do down bottom. Yaoi's still here, living on the edge. Black Dragon form.
No.
Echo smell blood. It's just Rival against the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Echo are just waiting for these minions to move on up as they make it to the next stage.
They have not lost a single match in the group stage, and they move on here.
And there you have it, guys. Echo dominating all throughout their game. So next match, next match is actually gonna be Evo's. Siko's face. Next match is gonna be Evos versus Onyx, which most of the guys are actually excited to see. Yabang talaga ni Yaoi. A lot of people does not like Yaoi. They're putting their shoes on. Yeah, Echo was just on a different level, man. The Todak was able to make a comeback on game 2, but still Echo dominated that one. So there you have it, guys. It's gonna take around 1 hour or so for the next game, which is Onyx and Evos, and we're excited to see that game since Onyx and Evos is actually one of the teams. Either one of those teams can go up against Blacklist or Echo. So it's the next game is gonna be one of the matches that we're looking forward. Cause oh snap, Hat Babes. Cause they're pretty matched, Evos and Onyx. Quite competitive. Not like the most of the matches that we've seen. We're in Echo dominated, Blacklist dominated, Burn dominated. So Evos and Onyx on the next game. One of the few teams that has the potential to go up against Echo or Blacklist. So we're gonna be back, guys. It's gonna take an hour. Hot. Anyways, let's go. We're gonna be back, guys. Around 1 hour, and then we're gonna be live streaming the Mara. Why now? I'm gonna leave. Should we? Yeah, we're gonna pass on Mara now, cause we're gonna be back. Look, I'm them ties. I know, right? The cameraman needs a raise. Oh, backdoor. Did Mara just say backdoor? Anyways, before we say anything else that might get us cancelled, let's say goodbye. outro. Let's do an outro first. Let's do an outro before we. So that's it, guys. That's all for this video. Stay safe and thank you for watching. Bye. Out. It's out.